sound right, boy.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, everybody. You are looking live at the 267.3 billion in attendance here tonight inside the BENXT Dome, ready for a hot and heavy night of action and wrestling prowess. Hello, my name is Ben Potter alongside Danny DeVito and Barbara Piss at ringside. Hello, PlayStation Nation. Are you there?
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Confirmed the PlayStation Nation is here. Good evening, everybody. I hope you've had a lovely day. Welcome back. It is time for some more wrestling. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you're well. Hope you're staying hydrated. We had some rain and some wind earlier. Stephen, it's sunny again.
How was your
Why is it not stopping?
BENXT time, my dudes. Best time of the week.
God.
Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Stephen, thank you so much. I appreciate the bits. I hope you're well. I've had a good day, thank you. I am fingertips away from finishing the video I've been working on for bloody ages now. Too long, quite frankly. Been working on it for too long. Very nearly finished it, and I had the opportunity to have a lovely chat with the wonderful Luke from WWF and Tom from Tiltify about the charity stream that I'm going to be doing with my friend Ben G at the end of this month, 29th of September. No, August. It's August. 29th of August. 10 a.m. playing the entirety of Resident Evil 5 in one go in aid of WWF. Got some fun things planned. Should be good. I really hope you can join me. And a massive thank you to everybody who's donated already to support my stupid run that I'm doing. What a terrible idea that is. I'm going to suffer, but it'll be for a good cause. And there we are. Samantha Shaw, 125 stream streak. Yay to the next 125 streams. Thank you very much, Samantha. Dr. Doom Grumps, 3 stream streak. Streaky. McStreak face. Very nice.
It's only sunny because in here. Just kidding. It's sunny because Ben Potter is
Don't
here
say
and
it!
is awesome.
See, now I've got to ban you, Stephen, again. How many times do we have to ban you, man? You will never learn. Why will you never learn? Stephen, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. We've got another stream streak there from Amateur Gaming 96. 25 stream streak. A quarter of a half of a 200 stream streak. Incredible. It's too early in the day for that. It's 6 p.m. That's too much maths for 6 p.m, okay? It's not late enough. Just reel that in, okay? Appreciate it, though. Thank you. Get your stream streaks in, everybody. This is where you're going to get your BENXTBUCKs to wager with this evening. We've got a fun night of action, as always, every Wednesday. The Jacobite, 45 stream streak. Thank you very much, the Jacobite. Oh, yeah, here we go. Wrestle time. It is wrestle time. Absolutely wrestle time. We had a resub just before the stream. A big thank you to Trillian Jones. Sorry, clearing my throat. Very nice noise. 15 months for Trillian Jones. Thank you so much. And welcoming everybody who's just joining. Hope you are all well and ready for the grapples here tonight. Lord Brotovich, 80 stream streak. Ben, I'm going to get an ice cream later, again, as it's boiling outside. You better make sure I wrestle before I leave, or that I won't wrestle again at all today. We all know what happened last time. That's true. You got an ice cream and then you lost your championship, if I remember rightly. Yeah, hopefully that won't happen. Fingers crossed, eh? Bab's looking pumped tonight. Yes, she is. What do you think, Barbara? Would love to hear your thoughts. Good. Full of energy as always. Full of energy as always. Right. I think it's time we crack on. We're starting tonight with a championship defense. We'll get there in just a second because we've got some more stream streaks. Cinco de Quattro, 5-time. 5-stream streak. Thank you very much. The Firewall, 3-stream streak. Well, it's better than nothing. Gosh darn right, the Firewall. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. Right. Let's get in there. Seagull, by rights, should never have won this championship in the first place, that being the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. And tonight, he's got to defend it for the second time. And the wheel, which we spun last week, has called forth Bobby Babalooni, the BENXT Women's Champion. Biscuit Pudding, Pippa Funnel, Connor, one half of the BENXT Tag Team Champions, and Admin. And this is how we are going to be starting tonight off. With a traditional Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal. Open those coin purses and prepare your BENXTBUCKs for wagering. I need to take a photo of the music. Oh yes, Bobby is so upsetting. That's so rude. She's your BENXT Women's Champion. Show a little respect. My God. Show a little respect. Crikey. Right, there's my first music. Excellent stuff. A reminder, before we go any further, that next week's streams begin this Sunday. That's right. We're starting the week on a Sunday. You're getting a BENXT on Sunday evening, 6 p.m. This Sunday. Come along. Then Spider Monday. Then we finished Dead Space yesterday, so we are starting Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Up, and that'll be on Tuesday, and then I'm away for a bit. And I'm away. That's why there's no BENXT next week. No BENXT next Wednesday, but we're getting BENXT on Sunday. So there we are. Suggested this stream to a friend who I know is tuning in. Any chance you can explain what is happening here? You know for a fact that there's not enough time in the world to get into the rich lore and backstory here, okay? If they're your friend, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to bring them up to speed. You've got a spare 3 days, right? I'm sure you do. There is a wiki, yeah? It's got most of these people on there. Not all of them, though. So there we go. Predictions are now live, everybody. And the prediction title is Stephen, put that pudding down. Good. Wager those BENXTBUCKs. Go! You have got... How long? It's not telling me. Maybe a minute left. And while we count down that minute, I'm going to get these entrances underway. Let's get started with our first match of the night. Hello, Charlie Von Karma. How are you? Welcome in. Sounded like the crowd was almost booing a bit there. Good, that's it. Mr. Black, hello. Welcome in. Also a big welcome to the champion, Steven Seagull, who was the recipient of one BENXTBUCK 2 weeks ago when he won the title. Last week, slightly more BENXTBUCKs wagered behind him, but he managed to retain. And tonight, he goes into his second defense of the championship. Can he do it? Back him if you believe. Hello, Disney2456. Of course you can say hello, and a hello to you too. Stephen Birdman here and game to defend his championship. Hello, Matumbo. Catch you in the vault. Take care. Yes, well, I've hardly got any bucks left, Ben. As you suggested, I bet everything I had last week, and I lost. Sorry. I should have put an asterisk on there. What it should have said is, I am joking. Hey, you better place those remaining bucks pretty tactically tonight. Now, if I were a betting person, I'd put all of my money on admin. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the balloons.
That's the balloons popping.
Welcome to the world of Babalune. Let's go. If you're having a party, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Just call Babalune. She'll make the party special for you.
Bobby Babalooni, the recently crowned BENXT Women's Champion, looking to become a double champion here tonight if she is capable of dethroning the Seagull, who we see warming up at ringside. Maybe an anniversary.
You can even call her if you're having a
Grand opening. But not if you're doing a live audience, because then she's not interested as it goes. Rude, innit? Properly rude. Hoodlum Magnesium 55 stream streak. Thank you so much. Never lost this streak though. Go on. But then you said I lost everything because of you. Listen, all right. Do not blame me. I've got no defense. Do not blame me. There we are. Your Honor. Do not blame me. Introducing to some of you for the first time. It's not her debut. We've seen her before, but this is Biscuit Pudding, who appeared in the very short-lived horse MMO we did for one of the Maze streams a few months ago. Wearing exactly the same shirt. This is the song that played on the main menu and just looped endlessly. Surprisingly not copyrighted. Biscuit Pudding is here for her second ever matchup on BENXT and looking to win a championship as well. Thank you, Trailing Badger. Steven Seagull, 15%. Bobby Babalooni, 23. Biscuit Pudding, 9. Pippa Funnel, 17. Connor, 29. And Admin, 8%. That is how it has fallen, predictions-wise. And from one horse legend to another. Why is she from Hamburg, Germany? I think, Lord Brotovich, that MMO is hashtag one of those. It's one of those horse games. You know, the ones that are all developed in Germany. And if it's not, there are enough of those games developed in Germany that I've just described it to her. She's an honorary resident. Yeah, one from us lot, exactly. Pippa Funnel. I do not have my spreadsheet up. There it is. I'm looking at it now. Former Aldi Red Thunder champion Pippa Funnel. I did think she'd won it before. And she's not the only one who's a former champ as well. Remember this music? From the BB and Tina bit? You remember that when we were looking for fucking presents for 6 years? Do you remember? I remember. Actually, I've blocked most of it out of my head at this point. Hello. 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 Connor, one half of the tag champs representing Team Lickit. Would you like me to look at Lieutenant? Also looking to become double champ here tonight. He's not doing the yes boy, but what can you do? How many presents, Ben? I think there were at least 96. CJ Straw, 55 stream streak. Thank you, CJ. I hope you're doing well. Would you like me to lick it, Lieutenant? He said through gritted teeth. Connor, on the hunt for a second championship. And we've got one participant remaining. It's Admin. Former Aldi Red Thunder champion Admin. Looking to capture his second title. Admin with his backpack full of supplies. Supplies? He's got protractors in there. He's got a compass. Probably multiple calculators as well. He's ready for anything. But now, please, mind the splat. It is time for the championship to be defended. There it is. And we're underway. Battle Royal rules, as always. You eliminate someone by throwing them over the top rope. Both feet must touch the floor for them to be eliminated. Last person standing is the Aldi Red Thunder champion. People flipping all over the place there. Peter does 106% runs. Ben does 96% ones. Oh, delightful. Can you imagine if it tasked me with doing 106? I feel like that would probably have been the breaking point, you know? As if 96 wasn't bad enough. Start for Jericho, welcome. Admin to the middle rope. Pippa Funnel getting back to her feet, and Admin connects with that diving corkscrew European uppercut. Admin now off the ropes as we see the champion deliver an atomic drop to the tailbone of Connor. Does Connor have a tailbone? I'm not entirely sure. Feels like a uniquely... Oh, I think Connor's gone. Doesn't matter if he has a tailbone. His aspirations of becoming a double champion tonight have been cut short. I think that was by Biscuit Pudding who eliminated Connor there. And we are down a Connor already. Go on. Who backed Connor? Oh, Steven Seagull's title reign hangs in the balance as now the BENXT Women's Champion looks to eliminate Steven. And I thought for a second there Biscuit Pudding was about to assist, but no, Biscuit Pudding sent off the ropes. Admin goes low, countered by the Pudding. Pop-up just sends him all the way down. And the power of Biscuit Pudding, impressive. Admin just tossed across the ring. Yeah, my first loss of the stream, so sorry. Not even a minute into this match. Delayed vertical suplex from one horse legend to another. Biscuit Pudding gets out, chops down Pippa Funnel at the knee. And Biscuit Pudding went for that grapple, but has been grabbed from behind by Admin. And Admin now looking to follow up, stamping on the elbow of Biscuit Pudding. She's wearing a hard hat, but she's not wearing hats for her elbows. I believe they're called elbow pads. Oh, and a big clothesline off the rebound, and now the champion turning his attention to Admin. Admin, though, with a counter. Counter back from Steven Seagull. Big chop. Admin ducks underneath. And now Admin throws Steven Seagull into the corner. Steven better be careful. Forearm to the spine from Admin. Steven escaping. We've still got 5 in this match. Power slam from the champion to Pippa Funnel. Biscuit Pudding sends Admin into the corner. Clothesline countered by Admin. Steven Seagull sent cranium first into the canvas. Admin counter. Pippa Funnel sent into the corner. Another counter from Pippa Funnel. Counters all over the place. Everybody knows that they're the first match on tonight. Got to put on a good show. Side Russian leg sweep. And then the mount in the right hands from Pippa Funnel to Admin. I think someone is potentially about to be eliminated. We've got a bad angle, though. Nope, we're all good. Everyone's still here. Pippa Funnel, clearly currently the star of the show. She takes down the champion. Biscuit Pudding headbutt to the BENXT Women's Champion, Bobby Babaloon. Forearm to the spine. Biscuit Pudding then walks straight into the clutches of Admin. Admin now looking to eliminate Biscuit Pudding, and Biscuit Pudding is gone. Strong performance by Biscuit Pudding. Getting our first and only elimination of the night, but she has now been removed as well. We're down to 4. Bobby Babalooni, Pippa Funnel. Oh, the BENXT Women's Champion clings on, countering Steven Seagull's attempt to eliminate her. And now Bobby turning things around, and the champion with a counter, and just doing a sort of Hanna-Barbera wind-up there before punching her in the face. Pippa Funnel set into the ropes. Admin distracted by Steven Seagull. Ripcord hip toss and a running bulldog to the champion from behind. Beak first went Steven Seagull right into the canvas. And what is Pippa Funnel looking to do here? The champion is groggily getting back to his feet. Oh, and I think she missed with that. Didn't quite connect with it. Steven Seagull, though, connected with that basement dropkick. Admin. He just, a DDT from the BENXT Women's Champion, Bobby Babalooni, and now Steven Seagull showing that he can fly up to the top rope, a very precarious place to be in a match like this. He dives and he takes out Pippa Funnel as Admin removes the head from the shoulders of Bobby Babalooni. Admin countered by Steven Seagull, who gets him with that sort of judo throw there. And slamming down the champion. Pippa Funnel in control as the other participants. Oh, and look at the power of Pippa Funnel as Admin delivers a spear to the BENXT Women's Champion. And Bobby Babalooni could be facing elimination here if she has the wherewithal to... Oh, she clings on and... Oh, she counted again. Another bad angle we cut to there, but Admin went for the easy elimination, but Bobby Babalooni countered, and now Admin thrown into the corner. Steven Seagull looking for an elimination. on Pippa Funnel, but a counter. And admin clinging on for dear life as you see the BENXT Women's Champion in the background there, trying to throw him over the top rope. And he's still battling out, and he has managed to escape. Pippa Funnel rolls through. Wow, look at that. From the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Oh my goodness, admin absolutely planting Bobby Babalooni. That is indeed the balloons popping. And Steven Seagull will now go for an elimination on Pippa Funnel, who doesn't look like she's long for this world. Are we going to get an angle of it? No, we're not. But she is gone. And we're down to 3. Batman fan Drew, hello. Oh, and admin just thrown straight over. Steven Seagull could be on the precipice of retaining his championship. And going into an unprecedented 3rd week, he locks in the figure 4 leg lock for some reason. No submissions in this match, of course. But if Bobby Babalooni is able to turn this thing around, she will become a double champion. BENXT Women's Champion throws the Aldi Red Thunder champion into the corner. Spins him round. Gets him up. Can she get him over? He's clinging on. He's a big boy. This might be a bit difficult for Bobby to do this deep in the match. In fact, it looks like she's just working out sort of a hamstring injury there. Steven Seagull with the counter. Counter again from Bobby Babalooni. Bobby turns around. Steven turns around as well. Grabs a hold. Oh, atomic drop. A huge atomic drop to Bobby Babalooni. Oh, and a flying forearm. And I think Bobby's night in this battle royal may well be done now. Steven just needs to throw her over the top rope. She's still there, but she's not there for long. Steven Seagull extends his historic reign with the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. I don't know how is he still doing this? How is he still holding on to this title? Someone stop him. Stop him. Take his passport away or something. He doesn't care about that, does he really? It really looked for a second there that the BENXT Women's Champion was going to do the unthinkable, but unfortunately for everyone, Steven Seagull extends his reign in an instant classic match to kick off tonight's stream. And he is still the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Next week will be his 4th week with the title. Crazy. Crazy. Congratulations to those of you who backed Steven Seagull. I just fist pumped in real life. Looks like Gemesis is back on the scoreboard now. Congratulations. Look at that. Steven Seagull with just 15% of the vote. 75,389 channel points as far as I can see. Go to Death89 and 7 others. Congratulations. Congratulations. Up next, Tim actually lost to Senior Joe on last week's BENXT in a title match, but of course the championship doesn't change hands via countouts, and it was one of our favourite match ending stipulations ever, a countout. So Tim still champion, and now Senior Joe has to do it again, but this time Tim has 2 of his buddies in his corner and the title isn't on the line. So as far as Tim's concerned, the pressure is off here. But it's still going to be a real test for Senior Joe. Surely he does not want to win this one via countout as well. Surely not. Predictions will be live in just a moment. Hello, Cheeses Live. How are you? Welcome in. You're just in time for Tim. A reminder that in our main event, Shrek challenges Piston Cage for the BENXT Wide Championship. The big green man looking for the Grig Bean belt. Yes, that's what I meant to say. You heard me. You bloody heard me. You've got a minute and a half. You have a minute and a half to predict this match. Is Steven Seagull the longest reigning energy drink champion in BENXT history? That's a good question. Unfortunately, records didn't really cover a great deal of BENXT Season 1. I know there was definitely someone who successfully defended the title at least twice, but I think that might have been it. If Steven manages to retain for a 3rd week, then I'm willing to accept that he has set the record, but I'm pretty sure he has equaled the record, at least currently, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Right, Tim versus Joe, round 2. 45 seconds remain on the predictions. Let's get this bad boy up and running. A bean belt would be great. Stop it. We've got enough belts, right? Unless we do BENXT, and then it's just all beans. Oops. All beans. Dr. Goblin, 130 stream streak. Thank you so much. Oh, the booze, Dr. Goblin. Boo. Ben, I will try everything in my power to continue this streak on Sunday, but of course you schedule a stream the weekend. I'm playing Bloodstock. Potter! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I hope the gig goes amazingly, and congratulations again to you and the rest of your band. I will forgive you if the stream streak falls. I will understand. I'll be sad. I'll have a cry, but, like, it's okay. I'll get over it. But I might also treat you with contempt next time I see you. Just there's a slight chance. But I probably won't. But I might. But I probably won't. But I might. Unless you bring me back some of that blood from Bloodstock. Excuse me! Get out of the flipping screen. Alright? EE Tim. The unconquerable EE Tim BENXT men's champion. Tonight with Dave Bautista currently tapped to potentially... That's the wrong music. Currently tapped to potentially replace... Is it Ryan Hurst as Kratos in the God of War TV show? And of course, not EE Tim. Of course, Rim Flair. Why am I forgetting all their names? Also there at ringside. Both of them in their own right. Tag team champions currently, so EE Tim's not coming alone. Senor Joe, however, is going alone. And as I said last week, he did defeat EE Tim technically in a title match, but it was a count out and the title does not change hands. And he's not even going to try. Samoa Joe. Ready for the rematch. Surely a victory here tonight. Another victory here tonight for Senor Joe would guarantee him another shot at the gold. Quite frankly, I think the gold should be on the line here. Oh, and he went for the cheap shot, but EE Tim had a lot of time to see that coming, and he managed to get out of the way. Scoop slam from the champion. Oh, at a cross body. He sort of went crotch first into the face of Senor Joe there. Sort of like a 69 splash. Beautiful stuff. Wonderfully executed. Knee to the temple now of Joe. And EE Tim absolutely coming out all guns blazing here right out of the gate. Big chop and a knee strike. European uppercut. Down goes Joe. I get the impression that maybe EE Tim felt a little embarrassed last week at how that match played out. He's got a rather stellar record here in BENXT, certainly in recent months. And a loss, albeit via countout, is not going to be looking really good for this boy. Regardless, though, his perhaps future challenger has turned things around, backing up Tim in the corner. Hello, Riley, the Stitch Queen. Hello. Hope you've had a lovely day. Welcome in. Tim delivers a chop blocked by Joe, who connects with that metallic right arm. And a massive Uranagi from Joe. Down goes Tim. Tim pulled back to his feet. No rest for the wicked. Tim counters. Joe sent into the rope. Tim ducks down. Tim, he doesn't jump over. He puts his feet directly into the chest of Senor Joe, and the boos are raining down. The BENXT universe has seen this story before, and that is Tim wins, lol, as he delivers Joe's face directly onto that turnbuckle. Express delivery. Joe countered by Tim. Tim connects again with another drop kick. The cover referee. Kick out at 1. Joe still going. Tim does now have his signature maneuver. These disrespectful boots to the face. Up to the middle rope goes Tim. Tim, frog splash. And Joe just not really been able to answer this onslaught from Tim. This has been so one-sided. This is not like the Senor Joe we saw last week at all. Joe planted in the corner now. Tim. Full head of steam. Big splash misses. Joe got out of the way this time. Joe with a big clothesline to the back of the head. Hello, BTJ. How are you? How you doing? 5-star bulk splash. There it is. Into the cover, kick out before even the count of 1. And Rim Flair's got himself up on the apron here. Oh, delayed belly-to-belly suplex. Looks like Rim Flair has removed the turnbuckle pad. I don't know if the referee spotted that yet. Tim gets out of the way. And he goes low. Now the referee's going to go fix that turnbuckle pad. Referee temporarily distracted. And oh, Joe nearly sent... Oh, low blow attempt by Tim was blocked by Joe. Tim tried to take advantage of the referee having her back turned, tried to go for a low blow, and Joe countered it. And I believe that technically counted as EE Tim's signature maneuver, which is now passed over to Joe. Joe washing the face of Tim. He says, there you go, buddy, that's how you clean a toilet. Because your face is a toilet or something. There you go. Oh, elbow missed. I don't think that was even Tim getting out of the way. Joe turns Tim inside out into the cover. That was Joe's signature maneuver. Is that going to do it? Joe looking to go back-to-back with his victories here over the BENXT Men's Champion. And Joe does now have a signature, a finisher, I should say. Scorpion Death Drop from the champion. Tim standing Joe back up. Counter from Joe. Tim does not want to be here. This is Muscle Buster territory. Joe doing a bit of shadow boxing, got a bit confused. Tried to connect with a chop, but gave Tim a bit too much time to get his head back in the game. And here we go again. It's this thing again. Datazoid1701, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months. So happy to get a break from work for a sneaky live stream. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for the support. Ben, just a suggestion here, but ever thought of adding another 90s children's presenter? How about Timmy Mallet? God, I'm showing my age. Well, as explained last week, it's a lovely suggestion. I'm not against it in theory, but everyone who's on this roster is a member of the Vidiot Cinematic Universe, the TripleJump Cinematic Universe, the Confused_Dude Cinematic Universe. Sadly, Timmy Mallet is not a member of that, so would not traditionally qualify here. And while I've been explaining that, I think Tim connected with his finisher, but the referee wasn't even in the ring, and I don't even know why that's happened. And Tim now might be looking to go for the hidden glade. The hidden glade being charged up here. Oh, but Joe ducked out of the way. And Joe now connects with a big clothesline and a second one. These are thunderous ducks under Joe. Scoop power slam into the cover. Referee still distracted. Oh, dear. And a kick out by Tim. And Rim Flair interjecting, trying to get the attention of Joe, and does so. It's a great suggestion, though, Genesis. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh! Tim tried to turn Joe around, and Joe connected with the back elbow. Both men here have finishers. This could be whoever pulls the trigger first is going to be the victor. Do not criticize the referee, you will be shaved. Okay, we've spoken about this. Joe could be looking for the muscle buster. No. Oh, look at the power of Tim. Manages to turn that knee strike into a power bomb. And Joe pulls himself under the bottom rope. And Tim just watching on. Where's Fizzgog, Rosie and Jim? Great question. Once they're made, maybe they'll be added. Listen, there's a rich tapestry to pull from. A very rich tapestry. Joe rolls backwards out of the way. Diving European uppercut from the BENXT Men's Champion. And Joe rushing towards EE Tim, but it's Tim who connects first. Gets Joe up onto his shoulder. Face first goes Tim. Now, neither of these men want to be out here because this is where the match ended last week. Oh, yeah, here we go. Count out time. Precisely. Oh, that's a miscalculation there from Tim. The count will reset now, though. And I believe Tim's going to roll straight into the waiting paws of Senior Joe. Back elbow from Joe. Down goes EE Tim. And who's distracting Senior Joe this time? Rim Flair, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. That red bar very nearly full. Rim Flair will be ejected from ringside if that fills all the way up. But he's given Tim enough time to get the advantage here. And Tim with Joe in the corner. Full head of steam. Big splash. Joe to one knee. Tim needs to put the exclamation mark on this match. The two collide in the middle of the ring. Oh. Tim gets Joe up. Into a power bomb. What's he looking to do? Oh, and he turns it straight into an RKH. A tribute to his P-Volution stablemate, Randall Keith Honking. But a kick out from Joe. Very impressive from EE Tim. I feel like he's just showing off, really. And now he might be looking for the hidden blade to put this one to bed. Joe up to a knee. Oh, but Joe avoids it again. And unfortunately could not get out of the way of that neck breaker. Oh, and Tim didn't quite have the distance to go for that slingshot. Oh, and here we're taking a breath. Taking a little minute. Joe sent into the corner. Splash connect again. EE Tim perhaps looking to wipe the slate clean if he can do it. Double underhook. Oh, I thought he was going for a pissagreee as well, just paying tribute to all of the members of P-Volution here tonight. Or rather, the two who aren't here tonight. Joe dragging the BENXT men's champion into the center of the ring. What is Joe thinking about doing here? Tim back to his feet. Straight into an STO. Little bit of Monica delivered very crisply by Senor Joe. Counter from Tim. Oh, Tim was going for the... wipe the slate clean, but not quite. Joe gets him up. Oh, no! Into the coquina clutch. Is EE Tim going to tap out to Senor Joe? Imagine if the BENXT men's champion submits to Senor Joe here tonight, but no. Oh, my goodness, he was a bit too enthusiastic of breaking out of that one. Hidden Glade! The Hidden Glade connects just as Joe was getting his bearings, and just like that, Tim pulls the victory out. Oh, and Joe went for a cuddle as well at the end there. What a match between these two. Left it all in the ring. Just brilliant. This is the top quality wrestling from the men and women at the top of the field here. Our world champions and our world championship caliber wrestlers. Very impressive. Unfortunately for Joe, though, while he had plenty of opportunities, he did connect with the coquina clutch. It wasn't enough to get Tim to tap out, and it was as Tim escaped from that coquina clutch, elbowed him in the face, managed to bust Joe open and then connect with that Hidden Glade. And Tim gets a victory back after last week's embarrassment at the hands of Joe. Who can stop him? Who can stop him? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. What a match, though. What a bloody match. Oh, Ben, have you thought about putting the Ali G-Virus and or Jeff the Mongoose in? Hell, you could even team up Ali with the T-Virus and Jeff with Meatface or Grimace if you were so inclined. It's a fantastic idea, it really is. At the moment, our roster numbers in excess of 100 wrestlers. There are tons of really, really good suggestions, lots of great stuff that could be included. And I promise I'm listening. I am. So I will try and include some more soon. Currently, arguably we've got too many. But certainly, as we go forward, I would love to add some more. So those are some great shouts. They are. Ben, you better get Joe a doctor. He looks a bit flushed. Ha! Got him. Ben, I don't think you're listening. To what? Sorry? What am I not listening to? I wasn't listening. Someday we'll cut Tavish from the roster and have an opening for a new guy. We can't do that. Have you seen Tavish's contract? I don't know who wrote it up, but if Tavish ever has his contract cut, he legally owns the company. So hands are tied here. We cannot get rid of Tavish. We can't. We just can't. He'll own the company. He'll own everything. You're right, we have to kill him. We do.
People are desperate for a children's present years gone by tag team you could draw a land and was TP mentioned it on chat TJ and the sent in that same bit of paper with that block from the bill on the back of it I found in a data pin. This is of course a big stretch even for BENXT.
The extent to the explanation was impressive. Thank you, Dr. Goblin, for the bits. I mean, there are other things we could add as well that are connected. Grombot obviously is a favorite of Peter's, but I'm sorry to say that Grombot, he doesn't mean an awful lot to me. And so I'd like to keep things in that are related to, you know, stuff that we've done together and that we've all experienced together across the years, but also things that mean something to me as well. So unfortunately, Rod Hull and Emu, as important as they are not important to me. That's right. Yeah. So there. No, it's sort of a case-by-case basis, isn't it? I mean, we've got Tavish. What more do you actually want, though? What more do you want? Dr. Goblin, thank you very much for this. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. What about Lorraine? Do we even know what Lorraine looks like? From the London area? 2 Tavishes. 2 Tavishes. We should add 10 more Ben Potters. I heard Ben loves Ben Potter. I already mentioned that we have both Cheetah Austin and original flavor Dick Mychinko, which is, I think, I mean, it could also be legally different guy Ben Potter, dressed in the hat with the hair and the camo jacket on and stuff. But I felt like we had too many of those, and we of course need to make space for at least 7 or 8 more Barbara Pisses. So we need to remember that as well. There can never be enough Barbara Pisses, and there will always be Tavish. And you must remember that. It's like the Simpsons thing from Homer's Workstation, you're here forever, or whatever it is. But you will always have Tavish. There will always be 12 Barbara Pisses. As long as we can remember that, we're golden, all right? We'll be golden. Just a new show full of Bens and Babs. Brilliant. Doesn't that sound fun? Anyway, to our main event now, as Shrek wrestles Piston Cage for the BENXT Championship. Do it for Tavish, yes. Do it for Tavish. Oh dear. Okay. Are you ready, guys? It is main event time. I'm not even sure if the predictions may have happened while I was waffling. I might also need to go and get a fan. I'm feeling really warm. It's possibly because it's warm, but also because I feel like I just had to shoot a load of really good ideas down, and I don't want to upset anyone. So I'm sorry if I upset everyone, which I assume I have, by saying that we can only have Tavish. I don't know why that would be upsetting, though, because it's great, but it is making me sweaty. So the predictions happened. Thank you. 63% Shrek, 37% Piston. Crikey. It's so hot in this room. Shrek versus Piston Cage. Are we ready? I know you're ready because you've done your predictions already. The Fan Fairy's here. Thank you, Fan Fairy. I'm getting some fan. Here we go. We have Tavish at home. Tavish is Welsh for everyone loves me. Thank you for acknowledging the ideas were good before burying them deep in the depths of hell. That's okay. You're welcome. Tavish in every single pit down match this week. All good. Perfect. The Pain Train, get some sleep. Thank you so much for tuning in while you could, though. Appreciate you. Right. Let's get this thing started. Here we go. Enough mucking about. We're going. We're doing it. BENXT Wide Championship on the line, of course. The entrance of the Wide Champion will be presented in wide form. Here we go. Main event time. Shrek here. I was sort of expecting there to be a ring announcer saying something over the top, but I think he's going to do that when both men are in the ring. Shrek, currently no titles to his name. But just imagine if he were able to win a title here tonight. Wouldn't Piston feel silly? Scott, hello. Welcome in. 3-stream streak. Thank you so much. Big man, a officially in the ring now. It's taken him a minute, but he's here. And the crowd loves him. But with the arrival of Shrek means that we must now turn our attention to the champion. Presented, of course, in wide vision as the wide champ. Here we go. Oh, boy, he's thick. Christian Cage won the BENXT Wide Championship from Brot Means Bread superstar Chab a few weeks ago. Looking to make his first defense of the title here tonight. And it's a tough one for him. As Shrek awaits him in the ring. Look how wide he is. Look how wide this boy is. You can hear one man yelling boo. Just one. Pistian Cage, sorry, I used his wrong name. Looking to defend his championship against Shrek. And now we go for the introductions. Look at that title. Absolutely spectacular. And here we go.
Introducing the challenger
From
from Stillwater.
Stillwater.
At 269 pounds,
Chuck. Really long, lingering shot on Shrek there.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 219 pounds, the NXT Worldwide Champion,
Pistian Cage, wide champion, walking into tonight as champ, but will he walk out as champion? We revert from wide to go to regular viewing. Shrek shown the title, dwarfed by his stature, quite frankly, as the referee holds aloft the widest prize in all of wrestling. Shrek the odds-on favourite according to the BENXTBUCKs that have been wagered here tonight. And we are officially underway, and we're going to dismiss that cash in there. Get out of here. And Pistian Cage with a quick roll-up. Referee is there. Count of two. Oh, reversed by Chuck. Only a 1 count. Back they go. And a 0 count there, and then a kick out. These two both taking this very seriously tonight with the gold on the line. Pistian and Shrek having a bit of a cuddle. Shrek sent backwards though. Pistian, the champion, showcasing some of his power here. Shrek grabs a hold from behind. Bit difficult to tell what's going on here. It looks like Pistian's having a bad time though, certainly. Can Shriek be more wide than tall in wide vision? Depends how wide we get. The answer is almost certainly yes. There's no limit to how wide we can be. And now a headlock from the challenger. And Pistian needs to find a way to escape this hold in the early goings of this match. He sends Shrek, into the ropes, but trying to catch him on the way back. Shrek reversed it. And again these two are cuddling, and it's another show of power from Pistian Cage in a running STO, and down goes the challenger. And Pistian with a little taunt there, and a chop. Shrek sending Pistian into the ropes. Shrek scoop power slam, very impressive. Oh, wait just a second, it didn't take very long. There are many members of the Undisputed Era. I mean, I don't know who it is. It looks like maybe Shrek's had a nasty trick played on him. He's looking for someone, but there's no one there, and he turns around, and there's Pistian, but Pistian was not able to take advantage. Shrek gets Pistion up. This is backfired from Pistion, whatever his plan was. And down goes the champion. Displaced 87 stream streak. Thank you very much. Thank you. Saw the very beginning of the stream, but had to dip out to book flights to US America. Very happy to join back in for a wide entrance. Welcome back. Counter from Pistion. Pistion sends Shrek into the ropes. Ducks down. Will he jump over? He's not. He tried to kick him, but it's Shrek who does the kicking. Pistion sent over the top rope. And Pistion does have a finisher. Shrek has a signature, but is Pistion going to be in any position to use his finisher after landing there? That is a nasty landing. And a counter from Pistion Cage. Pistion went to drop the knee, but Shrek rolled out of the way. And Pistion needs to be careful. While he's won a couple of these tests of strength so far, Shrek is no lightweight. And he's got to be careful because Shrek could turn his lights out just like that. Shrek sends Pistion back into the ring. Hayward 89, 12 months, an entire year. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday to you. Shrek thinks better of it. Oh, and what's he doing? Just accentuating his impressive figure. Oh, and Pistion sent sternum first, and now Shrek back to the top. And what is Shrek looking to do? Signature maneuver in tow. Double axe handle. Oh, it looks like Pistion managed to get out of the way. Basement drop kick. Down goes the challenger. Pistion Cage maybe starting to roll now. Could be looking to hit the unpissier, potentially, on Shrek. He gets him round. And Pistion Cage with the unpissier. Is it going to be a retention here tonight for Pistion Cage into the cover? Referee took about 6 years to start counting. No, Shrek is still in this one. The Shrek rolls under the bottom rope. Fight forever, yell the BENXT universe as Shrek re-enters the ring but walks straight into forearms from the champion. Oh, and swinging neck breaker from Pistion Cage. If Shrek wins, I wouldn't have won a single prediction in 2 weeks. Oh no. Fight forever after is brilliant. I like it. Shrek right hand. Oh, Pistion with the counter though, and Pistion's just stolen Shrek's signature maneuver. Shrek was going for it, and Pistion saw it coming, able to reverse that, and now Pistion is in possession of Shrek's signature maneuver. Counter from Shrek. Elbows delivered to the tum-tum of the champion. Boot to the midsection. Shrek potentially going for another powerbomb here, or is he just going to plant him face first? Spins him all the way around, and there he goes. Bringing the champion out to dry, and here is the power of Shrek, muscling up Pistion Cage and gorilla pressing him over his head. And that's an awfully long way to land. Shrek is a tall, tall boy. And what could Shrek be looking to do? He knows Pistion has the advantage. Oh, and just sends him off the rope. Out into the outside area, and Shrek, oh, missed. That was a big miscalculation from Shrek there. An unforced error from the challenger. As Christian, nimble as anything, leaps up to the barricade. Oh, and that was just dreadful, quite frankly. Scoop slam. Right on the lower back of the champ. We're up to a count of 5 now. Big kick from Pistion. Pistion needs to get him back in. We're up to a count of 7. Pistion, no. Oh, Pistion sent face first off the... No, not like this, please. No count-outs. Up to a count of 8. Shrek is pacing around. 9 now. Pistion, oh, he's not moving. 5. They've done it again. It's a win for Shrek. But the championship will not change hands here tonight. Just like EE Tim's title defense against Senior Joe last week. Shrek taking the count-out victory. in a championship match is, quite frankly, utterly astonishing behavior. I do not know what the thought process was there. Even if Pisty Cage was beating him, which he wasn't, quite frankly, even if Pisty Cage was beating him, if the title was on the line, why wouldn't you try and get him back in the ring? Oh, my God. So, once again, they've definitely changed something recently with a patch. And in all the subsequent patches, they've not fixed whatever has caused these guys to keep getting counted out. It didn't happen for weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks, and now... feels like we can't go 2 matches without a count out. At this point, count out should be on the roster. Yes, I am count out. Don't know what accent that was, just sort of vague Dracula. Anyway, Pisty Cage is still the champion. I just want to listen to the rest of this. No, I can't. It's still a minute and a half. Sorry. Ben Cooper did the entire thing. There we are. Right, well, thus concludes this episode of BENXT. Didn't it end on a riveting high? I drink after every count out. I'm loving it. Stay safe out there. Stay safe. Right, we are moving on now to Friday Night Pip Down. Let's see what we have been served by the computer. Keep your eyes peeled. We will need to cut one of these matches to make way for the Lidl Kong Strong Tables match. Here we go. The Dark Picture Pals are in action against Las Pokehemanas. Pippa the Cat takes on Disco Gary. Leon PS1 Kennedy versus Brian Michael Bendis. Pufferfish versus Fanny. And in the main event, Jill Sandwich versus Barb Pistottier with Biker Barbara Piss in her corner. It's a tricky one. What are we cutting? Let me know. If I see multiple claims for 2 different things, we will do a poll. One more for the pile, only because I think it would be perfect. But do you think Pistion's goodest, most best friend, Piston Hardcastle, a.k.a. Adam Pissland, a.k.a. Well, you can't really make a piss pun out of Edge, but the other 2 could work. You never know. The only reason Pistion is in here is because Dominic Pisterio decided not to show up to WWE 2K26. Any kind of opening could appear. You don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Cut Tavish, cut Tavish, cut Tavish, add Tavish, cut Tavish, cut Tavish, cut Pufferfish, cut Tavish. Oh no, match, cut Leon, cut Fish. Not Fanny, cut Fanny. We're cutting Tavish, right? Right, this is a little bit tricky here, guys, because hear me out. There are actually no matches with Tavish in. So, cut EE Tim. Okay, he's not on this one. What do we think then? This is a tricky one for me. I mean, personally, I'm inclined to maybe cut that one. But I might be alone in not necessarily wanting to see that match. But I'd still, I'd like to see all of them, quite frankly. I'd love to see all of them. Add a match with Tavish so we can cut it. Keep Pippa and Dark Pictures, cut someone else. Brian Michael ditch this. Cut Leon on Bendis. This one's fine. Chris would back you. Okay, alright. I think we're getting rid of this one then. Cut PS1 and Leon. We already have Leon Sex Kennedy. We do. We do. Don't tell this guy though, because he's really jealous because he was here first. And he doesn't get nearly enough attention. Doesn't get nearly enough attention. As his sexy, I don't know, cousin? Alter ego? What is this? What are we doing? Right, so this is turning into the tables match. 5-way. As a lesbian, I must say you cannot cut Fanny. It's lesbian law, by the way. I would never. I didn't want to. I was just leaving it up to democracy. Who is our current champion? Who is our current champion? Is someone a double champ at the moment? It's Leon PS1 Kennedy. Okay, he's going to be in anyone. Anyway, sorry. Leon's getting a match anyway, and he's defending his title, so we're okay. We're okay. Why did it add Simon Miller? That might have been a rivalry match, so Simon might have showed up somewhere during the course of that match, potentially. Either way, not a problem now. Simon, you can rest easy. Take a break, bud. Let's spin the wheel. Here we go. Jackanism. 3 spaces remain. Next one is... Well, hasn't that just worked out spectacularly? The pufferfish and Leon both called by the wheel. 2 spaces remain. She's in the main event. We spin again. Oh. Ugh. Isn't the Fush facing Fanny? Oh. Who is Leon facing? Oh, it's Brian Michael Bendis. Okay, sorry, Pufferfish. We're spinning you again. Whoopsie. Thank you, everyone. Anyway, Bird Boy Michael Johnson's here. Right, let's respin for the Pufferfish's space. Chevrolet Matisse. Where are you, Chevy? There we go. Right, final space is going to the Winkler! Somewhere, 4 German wrestlers just cheered. But that's it. Alright, that's our field for tonight. And we'll give that a save. Okay. I think I've had too much alcohol. I read that as Michael Jackson. It's definitely Michael Johnson, I promise you. I promise. I promise it. Up first, though, the Dark Picture Pals are in action against Las Pokehemanas. Are we ready for this? Announce cash-in. I don't think I will. No, we're not doing that. State of the Matisse. What are you talking about? What's wrong with that? You tell me that doesn't look exactly like a car, okay? With a straight face, you tell me that doesn't look like a car. You can't, can you? You can't. Because that's what cars look like. With legs and stuff. And then a head. State of the Matisse. How dare you? So what does your car look like then? Yeah? What does your bloody car look like? Huh? What about with a gay face? You sit there with a gay face and you tell me that that's not what a car looks like, alright? The Matisse will always be a Daewoo to me. Yeah, I know. I know. We actually, in my household, when I had the Chevrolet Matisse, I say my household, in my childhood home, we had a Daewoo Matisse and a Chevrolet Matisse, and they were both as shit as each other. Really just terrible cars. But again, you know, they had arms and fingers and legs and stuff, so that's exactly what they look like. So that. I've seen a car before, and that is absolutely car. Looks just like my car. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you for backing me up. Right, this is what we're doing first. The prediction is happening. The Drinks Fairy has offered me another drink. Feels like a bad idea, but what do you guys think? You guys are biased. You guys just want to poison me. So I know what you're going to say. Yes, I hope, because I would actually quite like one. Okay, yes, please, the Drinks Fairy. But could you deliver it with caffeine-free Pepsi, because I would like to sleep tonight. It's difficult to sleep after BENXT, mainly just because it's so exciting, but also because I just ingest so much Pepis that I can't sleep after. Just can't do it. It's impossible. So, anyway, join me as we welcome the Dark Picture Pals back to the ring in this curtain-jerking match of Friday Night Pip Down. That is a real wrestling phrase, by the way, curtain jerking. I am not making that up. Which sounds like I am, but I genuinely am not. Wrestling fans back me up here. Let's get going. I don't sleep after BENXT. Can't blame you. Too much excitement. Thinking about Dark Picture Pals and Fanny and stuff. Who could sleep? Not me.
Is it too late? Have I already decided my fate?
Former one-time BENXT Tag Team Champions, the Dark Picture Pals, have only had one opportunity to challenge P-Volution for the Pip Down Tag Team titles and were unsuccessful, sadly. But redemption lies on Tuesday next week as Dr. Anal Hill beckons us back to his library and we begin the Dark Pictures anthology Little Hope next Tuesday, 4 p.m.
Do I have time, or is it too late? Have I already
Pyro's a bit busted.
decided mine? I try to keep a little hope, but I'm hanging on the road, and all I see while I fall
Cover your ears.
are the pictures on the wall.
Oh, God, see, he gets the long one. Dr. Anal Hill only gets a short one. So, there we go. The Dark Picture Pals there, as I said, unsuccessful so far in their quest for Pip Down Tag Team Gold. A team that has been successful here on Pip Down are these women. Las Pokémonas. Former one-time Pip Down Tag Team Champions. And Daronk is a former... No, I'm lying to you. Daronk is not a former Little Kong Strong champion. Not to talk about the other team, but definitely to talk about the other team. Little Kong Strong champions, definitely on the side of Dark Picture Pals. Silas the Dogboy, a former two-time Little Kong Strong champion. He was champion as recently as a couple of weeks ago. And here come Las Pokémonas. When is the Dark Picture Pals music going on Spotify? Well, Jade. That would be up to Ben Cooper, of course, but you can listen to that song for free and download it via the link in the chat there, archive.org/details/BENXT-vol-1. It's a convenient little link. Okay, Silas the Dogboy starting things off for the Dark Picture Pals. Daronk for Las Pokémonas, the two powerhouses beginning for their teams here. And it's Silas who draws first blood, tag made. Powerbomb, Dr. Hill going up top. Oh my god, she's dead! She's dead! It's just like when she had her first day in Kanto after the Pokemon League. And then I went for a swim. I went for a little swim in the bay at Vermilion City. And then she drowned. She got murdered by a fish. Anyway, she seems to be fine now as she manages to execute that picture-perfect gut-wrench suplex on Dr. Anal Hill. And now she's going to fly as well. Basically all the way across the ring. And a tag made, and in comes Judas, who sacrificed herself in the Elite Four to a map champ. And that was, of course, just about 20 minutes before Duronk drowned in that river, in that bay. But Judas seems fine as well, although she did just get kicked in the hamstring by Dr. Enel Hill, who absolutely clobbered her in the beak. Oh, the heartbreak and the drama of that Nuzlocke. I don't miss it, but we will be returning, and I sort of want it to go on record, so you can hold me to it. Once we've got through the Spider-Mans, we're going back to the Nuzlocke. That is very much the plan. And oh my god, he's trying to kill Judas. Stop! Someone stop him! You can actually have a swimming graveler in Pocopia now too. That's mental. That's mental. Only Shauna run. That sounds like the most unstoppable team of all time. Quite frankly. Silas the dog boy, what's he looking at? Oh my god! Okay, that was a bad angle. So why is he looking at the sky for? Okay, that's Judas crashing down. British Pokey Nuzlocke, that's definitely the plan, yeah. It's going to be Pokemon. I always forget which one I have. It's either Sword or Shield. That's our next Nuzlocke. Dog boy, counter. Oh, Silas sent over the top rope. You still got it, says that sign. Just over the shoulder of Silas the dog boy, presumably. Directed at Judas, who is, of course, canonically dead. You wrestle very well for a dead Pokemon. Judas on the shoulders of the immense Silas the dog boy, and then beak first into the turnbuckle. Judas, just run straight into a right paw from Silas the dog boy. Oh, and that is particularly weird. What are we doing? What was that? Can we get another angle on that? I'm not really sure what that was. Can we get a better angle? Was he just sort of slapping her on the back or something? Where's my camera control? There we are. Let's have a... How do I go forwards? Oh, the controls are not good for this. Ugh! Okay, what are we doing here, Silas? What's this? Trim menu. Yeah, I don't know, Chief. Not really sure what that was, but it seemed to be painful enough. Into the cover goes Silas, kick out. Diving tag made. Duronk legal once more. And Duronk able to catch Silas the dog boy by surprise, but Silas connecting with those back elbows to escape. The right hand turns Duronk around and clubbing blow. And Silas the dog boy using those big rangy legs, climbing over the top rope, not going through it. Oh, and this is just... Why is he doing that? But unfortunately for Duronk, it appears that Silas had iframes there. Oh my god, how small did Duronk look when Silas just hoyed her up like that. It seems counterproductive to punch her off. Buddy, are you not thinking about our former Monday Night Babs world champion, Chris Boulder Puncher Redfield? Oh my god, she's dead. Oh, but she's able to tag, and Judas comes in, and Dr. Hill just standing there watching it all happen. Very strange. Unless you're Chris, of course. There you go. There we go. Speaking of which, just a reminder, on the 29th of August, myself and my friend Ben G, at 10 a.m. UK time, we are going to begin our adventure through Resident Evil 5 in split-screen co-op in one sitting. We're going through the entire game in aid of WWF. It's all going to be counting towards the total raised for my Great North run. And that run, of course, is happening on the 13th of September. I was chatting with WWF and Tiltify earlier about some cool things. We're going to be doing an auction. We're going to be doing some giveaways. WWF has given me some game keys to give away, and also some adoption packs as well, which is quite exciting. So if you are around and you're able to tune in, that would be amazing. I know so many of you have given so generously already, so naturally there are no expectations whatsoever. But if you come along and you've got a few pennies, it all goes to WWF. We can get a panda! I need to double check what's in an adoption pack. I think, to be fair, it is an entire panda, a real one. It's not, to be clear. But I think you get a stuffed toy and like an adoption certificate and all sorts of... I think it's quite fun, actually. I'll let you guys know close to the time. Oh! Dr. Hill connects with that. Very flush indeed. Into the cover. Judas will break it up, but now... Oh, sorry, Doronk, sorry. And now Doronk is in tag jail. Judas is all on her own. And both Silas the Dog Boy and Dr. Hill have a finisher. The end could be closing in for Las Pokémonas. That is, of course, assuming that Dr. Hill works out what he needs to do. Leg swept. Dr. Hill, big running STO. Little bit of Monica. Where's he going? Tag made. This is where the AI gets a bit doolally, quite frankly, because they know exactly what they need to do to put this match to bed, but they won't do it. Into the corner. This could be a tag team finisher. Oh, he's biting the face. Oh no, he's taking a big chunk out of the face of Judas. And quite frankly, the Dog Boy could pin her right now and win the entire thing. And I think that's what he's going to go and do. Into the cover. He's not going to win off a bite, is he? This ferocious dog. Oh, I think Judas got a wing on the bottom rope there. That is very unfortunate for the Dark Picture pals, but Silas should know better, really, and he's taken too long, and now Judas is able to reverse it. Now Silas reversing it. Silas, oh, counter from Judas. Silas counters again. Oh, and Judas counters again. Unbelievable. Back and forth they went. Judas desperately trying to make it to a tag. And she survives. Wow. And the crowd's just gone quiet. I don't think they really know what they saw there. As Doronk bodies Silas the Dog Boy. Ben, I missed the date. When is the Resi 5 thing happening? It's happening on Saturday, the 29th of August. It's an all-day affair. According to How Long to Beat, it could take us as long as 12 hours, probably more. So we're going to be around for the long haul, doing all in one sitting. So even if you can't make it to all of it, oh my God. Hopefully you can make it to some of it. It'd be lovely to see if you're around. Doronk with Silas up on her shoulders and sends him for a ride into the cover. And Dr. Hill's going to come and break this one up. And now Dr. Hill is in tag jail and Silas is all on his own. Which one is Resi 5? That's the sort of problematic one. It's the one set in Africa. It's got Chris Redfield in. It's the one where Chris Redfield punches a boulder very famously. And it's got Sheva as the co-op partner and the other protagonist, who has never been mentioned or seen in any other Resi game 6, which is very weird. But it is notable by its absence on my playlist of various Resi games on my VODs channel, so I thought let's just do it in one go. While I've got Ben here, let's get it all there. Slowly complete the Resident Evil playthrough Pokédex, as it were. Tag made. In comes Judas. Judas misses with the elbow drop. Silas the Dog Boy, though, not able to get out of the way of that one. Right hand's coming down. Silas eats a big bird foot to the face as this Pidgey is looking a bit pissed off or something. Good enough. Isn't great how they replaced Sheva with Jill on the cover of the re-release? That was nice of them. They did, didn't they? There was Resident Evil 5, which had Sheva on the cover, and Chris. And then there was Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition, which I think had some DLC in. And they got rid of Sheva and they put Jill on the cover instead. Which is, yeah. Capcom was sort of in a strange no man's land for a while there, weren't they? Particularly for Resi games. They did then bounce back and make the best Resi game of all time, Resident Evil 6. But there you go. Oh my God. Silas the Dog Boy came to break in that tag team finisher. He didn't get there in time, but Dr. Hill had the wherewithal to kick out. And now Dr. Hill's trapped on his own. Tag made, and I think Dr. Hill's about to eat a second tag team finisher. This isn't looking good for the Dark Picture pals. Judas into the cover. I think the Dark Picture pals are about to lose it here. No. Dr. Hill kicks out of a second tag team finisher. Goodness gracious. Rat in Space. Hello, 7 Stream Streak. Hello, PlayStation Nation. Ben and Booker. Hello. Dr. Hill dumps Judas face first. And now he breaks the tag jail as Silas comes back in. And Silas has a finisher. Of course, that's not going to do it because Duronk is not in tag jail and will presumably come and break it up, but he misses with that leg drop. And that was a big swing from Silas the Dog Boy. When you suggest these things to Benji, does he enthusiastically agree or does he make noises that indicate exasperation? Benji is a wonderful, lovely man and a good friend. And when I say, do you want to come up and do a stream? He is very excited about it and he looks forward to it immensely. And he's always very supportive and super into it. Sometimes he shows inappropriate videos that I have to tell him off about afterwards. Sometimes he says jokes that make me fear for my entire career and I tell him off about it afterwards. But I think we're shaving off the rough edges there. You know, we've got him solely on kids joke books now. So, but apart from that, you know, all good, all good. Ben loves it. Ben's having a great time. Hello. Pippa, you're just in time. Tag team action, and you're wrestling in a minute. Where you going? Hello, Demon Queen. Hello, stranger. How you doing? Come on, Pips. Hello. Oh my God, how long is this finisher into a flatliner, Pippa? Well, Pippa's got to go and get stretched. She's got to go and get stretched, get warmed up, get ready for your match, Pips. Of course, that was broken up by Judas there. Sorry, a little bit distracted. Duronk very much in the deep water here as Dr. Hill looks to apply the pressure. Duronk is all on her own. Judas is unable to come in and fix this. Let's see. Elbow drop finds its mark. Dr. Hill, signature in tow. Is he gonna end this match? No, he's not. This always happens. Why do they always reverse it? Duronk could be looking for a tag, could be looking to do a big run. No tag made. Judas now legal. These bloody tag matches, man. They're always great, but God, I wish there was some sort of way that you could maybe not have them go quite as long, you know? I'm not talking about using the go home button. I just mean the sliders that I have changed to make the singles matches a bit more exciting shouldn't make the tag matches go on forever, in my opinion. In my opinion. 2 count. Dr. Hill still alive. Oh, and Dr. Hill bodied by Duronk. Duronk gets Dr. Hill back to his feet. Counter from Dr. Hill sends Duronk back into her corner. Dr. Hill maybe looking for a tag. No. Big splash in the corner. Scoops up. Delayed. And down she goes. Dr. Hill has a signature. He should just go for it, but I think he's going to try and go for a tag. No, he's taken too long, and Duronk has countered. Oh, and a big double overhand chop from the former Pip Down Tag Team Champion. Duronk gets Dr. Hill back to his feet. Walks him over to that rope. And a big right hand connects. And now choking the life out of Dr. Hill, although, quite frankly, was he ever alive to begin with? Not really sure what his deal is. He's certainly spooky. Up onto the shoulders of Duronk. This could be really bad for Dr. Hill, right into the cover. And it's Silas who's going to have to come in here and break this up. Oh, no, he didn't need to. Dr. Hill kicked out of his own accord. Duronk gets Dr. Hill back up. Sends him into the corner. Counter from Dr. Hill, and Dr. Hill now needs to press this advantage that he's got. Oh! Face first goes Duronk, who immediately gets back to her feet. And Duronk could be looking for a tag team finisher. Counter from Dr. Raynal Hill, who has now stolen it. Dr. Hill ducks behind, backbreaker. Down goes Duronk, picks her back up. Get the feeling that maybe we're closing in on the end of this match. Counter from Duronk into the rope. Oh no, into the corner. Difficult to spot from that angle. And another big double overhand chop delivered to Dr. Anal Hill as Silas the Dog Boy is powerless. He watches on. He can't do anything. Very much trapped in the corner. Duronk Tag made. And we're still going. I'm going to Google this, actually. Let's see. Tag matches last too long? Tag matches are completely broken this year. Seems like an update broke them where they just accumulate finishes, but they're more focused on tagging than they are on winning the match. Well, if that doesn't sound like exactly what we're dealing with here. This was 3 months ago that someone put that. And it seems we're no closer to them fixing it. Wow, look how high Silas can jump. Oh, and Silas biting the face of Judas. It's such a shame because we've got so many great tag teams and I'd like to see more of them, but I feel like they're always my go-to candidate to be cut for an energy drink match because they just take fucking ages. Durant comes in, breaks that up. Now Dr. Hill has a finisher. Quite frankly, sorry, Silas the Dog Boy has a finisher. He should go for it right now, but he doesn't. He stands there and he gets hit in the face. And now Judas is going to tag in. And we do this whole bloody merry-go-round again. Durant connecting with the big rocky right hands. Over the top rope. Please press the go home button. I'm going to set a timer, right? They've got 1 more minute. How does that sound? They've got 1 more minute and then I'm doing it. Right. T-minus 1 minute and then we're going home. Belly to belly. Calling for the tag. Judas, of course, is just going to stand there and watch as a tag is made and in comes Dr. Hill. This long since became a 5-star match. Oh, down goes Judas. Could this be it? Could this be it? Referee took longer to get there than Durant did. This is insane. Dr. Hill has 2 finishers. Use one. Please. Use one. No. Why do they always go for a tag and it's always counted every single time? Scoop slam. Down goes Judas. Sorry, down goes Dr. Hill, courtesy of Judas. Oh, and there goes Dr. Hill. No, a counter again. Big clothesline in the corner. Oh, he's got the zoomies now. And again, if he goes for the pin here, he might just win. No, where are you going? What are you doing? Ah! Oh, God. Silas. Grabbed from behind by Judas. Ripcord. Clothesline. Silas turned inside out. Now Judas is going to go over and make a tag. We've gone over a minute. It's happening. We're going home. We're officially going home. Wrap up match. Go. Do it. It's just insane. It's just like it's a fundamental failing on the part of the tag team AI in this game that they just will not go for the win. If you hit your signature, right, and then you go for a pin, and then the other person comes in and they pin them. Sorry, and they go for the pin and the other person comes in and breaks it up. They should just go for the finisher. Then they'd win. And that'd be it. But they don't. They never do it. They never, ever, ever do it. Durant to the top rope. Oh, thank God. There we go. Dr. Hill interjecting. We're still on the go home queue, by the way. We're still wrapping up this match. Silas has got a bit of a headache for some reason. Oh, no. I think this might be it. Oh, they've bloody collided. I don't think it's going to work out in the Dark Picture Pal's favour. This is probably going to be it. As Durant falls into... Oh, for fuck's sake. Did I not press the button? Did I not press the button? Okay, this is surely the end. Hip toss. Gut wrench suplex. I mean, that looked a bit shit, honestly. I'd be sad if I lost to that. Referee into the cover. And this is going to be the end. Jesus, what a bloody match. How long was that? Felt like it was never, ever, ever going to end. I can only apologise. I feel a bit bad. You know, I feel a bit guilty when we have a tag match on because I know it's going to go ages, but I don't know what to do about it. Because we've got tag divisions and we've got tag titles. Like, there needs to be tag matches. But what are we going to do? How do we do tag matches? I don't know. I don't know what to do about them. Do we just set a 10-minute limit every single time? And then go home, regardless of what's going on? Oh, man. Hey, 5-star match. 5-star match, and the Dark Picture Pals downward spiral sadly continues here, probably tonight, not courtesy of their wrestling ability, although definitely because of that. But mainly because we used the go-home queue, and, you know, that's not always a fair outcome to a match, but sometimes you just got to bloody do it, right? You just got to do it. That took so long, man. I managed to talk about Resident Evil and a charity stream at length, and we didn't even scratch the surface of that match. Make them all tables matches. I think you need to make a rule that as soon as you have 5 stars in a tag match, it's time to go home. What about 4 stars? Because I feel like it still takes a little time to get to 5 stars. This is maybe impossible to answer, but does the go home button actually change the outcome at all, or just speed up what was going to happen anyway? I think what they do is, I think it makes their big moves more powerful if they have them, and they will go for them as a priority, and they will go for pins as a priority. I believe. But yeah, every tag match is a gimmick match is also an option. I think we go for. I think we wait until 4 stars, and then we go home if there's not an obvious winner about to happen. Except for if it's a title match. If the title is on the line, I hope you'll agree with me that it's worth staying until the end just to see who actually manages to get the victory. Now, we will have to buckle up and settle in for those, but those are special occasions. I feel like normal tag matches, we set a limit. We set a limit. Or at least 3 stars and 15 minutes. I think we get to 3 stars pretty easily, but I agree with the 15-minute thing. 15-minute maximum limit, or 4 stars, and that's it. But yeah, if the gold is on the line, we allow a bit of leeway. Regardless, Pippa the Cat, newly minted Butterfield champion, is in action next against another member of Las Pokemanas in Disco Gary. Predictions now live. Or we leave them to go at it and we'll do some quiet reading for a while. Maybe I'll just start those matches at the end of the stream and we check in next week. See if they're still going. Perhaps that's the best way to do it. Every match a tag match, no go home button. Welcome to the worst night of action conceivable. Have you ever seen the infamous New Legacy Inc. CPU parking lot brawl between CM Punk and Carlito? They were simulating it in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, and it went for 50 minutes. No, surprisingly, I haven't. 50 minutes. I mean, that wasn't far off. We need a PLE with just normal tag matches. You guys have a bloody death wish. That's what you have. Hello, Squish and Tank. Welcome in. I finally get to vote. You got 50 seconds, everybody else, to wager your BENXTBUCKs. When are we bringing back Gravy Bay? That went very, very well. Any day now, I've heard. We're in talks to bring it back. The worst rated BENXT pay-per-view of all time. Right. Pippa versus Disco Gary non-title match. Let's get this thing started. I know I've already said it once this stream, but just a reminder for those of you who didn't hear me at the start. We've got an episode of BENXT this Sunday as well, as I am away from Wednesday next week, so there's no BENXT next week, so we're doing BENXT this Sunday. Don't miss out!
The cruiserweights and heavyweights and light heavyweights fighting champion Piper the Cat.
Pippa the Cat, in her first reign as Butterfield champion. But she has a glittering career. Former Little Kong Strong champion, former Pit Down Women's champion, former two-time BENXT champion as well. Bright future ahead of this young feline. I owe you plenty of bits later for the VODs, promise ASAP. You don't, honestly, don't worry about that at all. I'm really glad you enjoyed the VODs. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here as well. You don't owe me a gosh darned thing. I just hope you enjoy it. I've forgotten who she's wrestling. Shit, it's Disco Gary. Help, I'm not ready.
Representing the Monsters from Tokyo, Japan.
I'm sad he's not doing his disco entrance. I'll just have to do it for him.
Disco Gary.
Like that, something like that. You can't even see my finger, it's off screen. There we go. Chunk Boy making it all about him, standing in the middle for some reason. This is about Disco Gary, actually. Thank you. Hello, YV1. Good morning to you. Welcome in. You're just in time to see my cat, oh my god, attack a dead water serpent. There is a slight size difference between these two, and Pippa just doing a backflip off the chest of Disco Gary immediately. Get rid of that there.
We don't tell you now.
Exactly. You take those bits back. The foul, thank you very much. No, I greatly appreciate all of you. You know, obviously I wouldn't be able to do this without your generosity of subscribing and doing bittles and you know, watching with your ad blocker off if you're not subscribing, so you get to have to put up with those horrible adverts. But nobody owes me a gosh darned thing, and it means an awful lot to me that you enjoy it and that you're here and that you watch either live or in the VOD. You don't need to give me a bloody thing. But you know, it's helpful when you do, but like you don't. No one should feel like they need to, so please never worry about it. Ever. How crazy that we all understand that sentence. What, my cat is fighting a deceased water serpent? Oh, she's biting the deceased water serpent's hand. Does Gyarados have hands? Yes, he does now, and I don't know how she connected with that. Insane. On a different note, have you got Pippa any new toys? I've gotten my Gigi some catnip-filled goldfish toys from Amazon, and she absolutely loves them. Pippa is a bit, like, sometimes she'll go for catnip, but not always. She is currently the proud owner of a cardboard box, and she's pretty thrilled about that. It's a small one, it's like this big, but it's perfect Pippa size, and she will sit in it, and she loves it, absolutely loves it. Pippa, oh, connecting with Disco Gary on the outside. We're up to a count of 2. Please, no countouts. We're not doing any countouts. Gyarados has as many hands as a Chevrolet Matiz. Yeah, seems fair. Oh no. Oh, it's Bonklin! It's Big Bonklin! And the numbers game, as if it wasn't already challenging enough for the Butterfield champion. Bonklin here to provide a distraction. And she has no idea that Judas is right behind her, but she's able to counter. However, off that distraction, as is for some reason in the coding of this game, Disco Gary has just been awarded a finisher because they're meant to attack the other person from behind with a finisher. But there we go. Pippa the Cat and Disco Gary both have finishers. Does Pippa still like the Ditto, or was that short-lived? She still got it for sure. I think it might be in her toy box because there was a period where her toys were everywhere and they needed to be cleaned up. But she definitely still has it. Pippa with a kick out of 2, surviving with the power bomb there from Disco Gary. Oh, and Pippa with the pip up. But she immediately gets Irish whipped into the corner, and Disco Gary very slowly stalking over. Oh, and that big kick, which didn't look like it connected at all, and Pippa the Cat crumples down. Oh, but she sprints straight at Disco Gary. Takes him down. And Pippa the Cat, what's she looking for? Springboard. Uh-oh, caught by Disco Gary in a power bomb, and Pippa straight back to her feet again. Big overpaw strike and a kick and another forearm and a boot to the midsection, and face first goes Disco Gary. Is he about to die again right in front of us? Pippa the Cat recognizes he is too close to the ropes. We don't want to risk a rope break here. She uses all of her strength to drag him away from the rope. Is this enough to put Disco Gary to bed? Not quite. Not quite. Fight forever. Oh, big crossbody. Oh, that was a bit weird physics-wise. We've been floating around since WhatCulture. Talking to you now is so weird. So not used to live Twitch, but we marathon BENXT for a month, so we could start watching live. I will pay you back somehow for the years of love and effort you put into everything you do. That's so kind. Again, there's no expectation for that. Thank you for watching BENXT, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. Even though Twitch might be scary and new, you are so welcome here. Everyone is really lovely, and you'll fit right in. So hopefully we'll see you again in a future stream. Pippa the cat. Oh no, Disco Gary proving just a bit too powerful hip toss to Pippa. And Gary backing Pippa all the way back up into the corner. Oh, and a counter from Pippa. Pippa now has a signature and a finisher. Gary has a signature. Pippa, that's very high for a cat. And Gary maybe turning it around here, powering her back up. And another powerbomb to Pippa. Her poor little back. She's been powerbombed about 3 or 4 times here. Pippa sends Gary into the corner. Can Pippa connect with the difference maker here as Gary, I believe, could potentially be closing in on maybe his first victory ever. I don't think we've ever seen Disco Gary win, but I might be misremembering. Gary up to the top rope. Gary, big splash into the cover, and this could be good night for Pippa the cat. Is Disco Gary about to win his first ever match? No, Pippa the cat's still going. But Disco Gary has 2 finishes, and if Pippa's going to do something, she needs to do it now, as Disco Gary with a second powerbomb, and it might be good night for Pippa the cat. Hey, oh my God. The crowd chanting for one more time. Disco Gary does have another finisher in tow. And you can't say that Pippa hasn't done her bloody best. Fireman's carry takedown. She has had to contend with not just Disco Gary tonight, but 3 other members of Las Pokémonas. Bonklin providing a distraction. Of course, you've got Chunk Boy and Judas at ringside. Pippa with Gary on the top rope. Oh my God, he's definitely dead now. Pippa, can she grab victory from the jaws of defeat? Pippa the cat has done it. Oh my God, what a horrible landing. That's a big man. You don't do the Pippa Destroyer from the top rope. Pippa the cat, quite frankly, here tonight, survives. There's no other way to describe it. At no point did it look like she was properly in control. Big Disco Gary probably deserved the victory tonight, was definitely in control for most of the match. And Pippa, to her credit, ate about 4 or 5 power bombs, but it wasn't enough. She has made it through. Crimson Dragonfly, I enjoy all these different fighters. I'm glad you do. First time chat as well, but you're not a first time name. I recognise that name, and I hope you're well, Crimson Dragonfly. Hello, Deado Minis, welcome in. Hope you've had a lovely day. Do you find that you're biased when watching Pippa and Drinks Fairy wrestle, like you're always hoping they win? No? What are you talking about? Never. I actually want them to lose, because I'm that unbiased that I'm actually biased the other way. No, I definitely have my favourites. I always want to see Simon Miller win. I secretly, even though he's absolutely legally different from me and nothing to do with me, quite like to see legally different man Ben Potter win. He doesn't regularly win, but it's nice to see, you know? Just because we look kind of... I will remember you said that. No! Drinks Fairy in the chat, I will remember you said that. You won't... No! What did I say? I didn't say anything. It's not the anniversary of us getting engaged today, by the way, that I've said that on. So I think you'll find that I didn't actually say anything. It's definitely not the anniversary of us getting engaged today. So that's... Anyway, it's time for a championship match. I love it when the Drinks Fairy wins. She's my favourite. I'm definitely not a Let's Go fan. Screw that guy, am I right? Title match now. Before we do it, I might actually go and see Tim. quickly. So bear with me 1 second. Oh, my goodness me. I dislike the bear. No one else seems to have a problem, but I don't like her. You must have been thrilled when Bobby Babalooni managed to dethrone her, though. She's sort of got kind of dead eyes, I suppose, right? Dead eyes minis. No, she's sort of got dead eyes, hasn't she? I mean, they are two black circles, literally. So there's something quite unsettling about that. I understand.
Congratulations of the anniversary of your engagement to the drinks, Fianchi.
The drinks Bianchi. Techiwo, thank you very much. Thank you. Just thought that was important to mention, as I said that I actively root against her when she wins. By getting engaged to me, arguably she's lost. So let's just say I'm team loser over here. Deadeye Mini's 80 stream streak, thank you very much for all the support. And then the Drinks Fairy runs off with Let's Freaking Go. No! My worst nightmare! Is it because I'm not shaved enough? Is that the issue? I'm not aerodynamic enough. That's probably the issue. But I was looking through some of my liked YouTube videos and saw the one with you losing your mind about that gigantic turtle Adamantoise, yes, thing from FF15. And it reminded me how much talent Name Redacted had all at once. Like, it was nuts when you realise all the people who came from your batch. And I just wanted to ask, have you ever thought about how insane it was in hindsight to have all of you lot in one place? Well, I mean, that's very kind of you to say. We were very lucky to all be there at the same time. But that is absolutely not to say that WhatCulture doesn't have some incredibly talented folks now, because they do. They're an incredibly hard-working bunch, and they're all very talented. I mean, you know, I'm always going to be biased towards the people that I worked with, because I know them, and it's lovely to know that many of those people have stuck in the hearts and minds of people who were watching at the time. And they've all gone on to do great things, as I'm sure the WhatCulture lot now and the WhatCulture lot that preceded them, because we're like 2 or 3, maybe 4 generations of WhatCulture presenters between me and the current day crop. I don't know what was the collective noun for WhatCulture employees. WhatCultures, and these guys will go on to do great stuff as well. And I've had the privilege of crossing paths with many of them across the years, including, you know, especially ones that I haven't worked with, and I look forward to hopefully crossing paths with these guys as well. At some point. That was incredibly diplomatic, but I do really mean that, genuinely. There's no bad blood there at all. I think they're all great, and they're gonna do great things. So, but yeah, it was awesome. What a lovely lot of people that I got the opportunity to work with while I was there. Right, I am going to go now for a big wee, or maybe a small wee. Haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. And do bear with me. I won't be long, I promise. Even if it's a big wee, I'll do it really fast for you, okay? For you, specifically. Bear with me. Okay, normal sized wee actually. Very, very healthy. Nothing concerning to report. We're all good. Everything's fine. Right. Championship match up next, my friends. Leon PS1 Kennedy defends his Little Kong Strong Championship against Jackanism, the Chevrolet Matisse, Michael Johnson, and the Winkler in a tables match. How many milliliters? I think it was about 6,310 milliliters. A normal amount of urine, I think. Just normal. So, did you get enough to get Norman his piss mushroom? Any mushrooms? Sadly not. You know, that's another thing Hideo Kojima has lied about. Yet to see a mushroom. Yet to see one. Ben, 6 litres of wee is not normal. Speak for yourself. There's a part of that song that sounds like the squeaking of someone vigorously cleaning porcelain, and I think that's funny. I'm glad you do, YV1, but with all due respect, what time is it where you are? I think you'll find a number of things funny right now. Get some sleep, you mad bugger. I do hope you're well, though. I'm glad you're here. Right. I need to take a... It's so hot. I need to take a photo of the running order. And then we can get cracking. Michael Johnson, of course, will be wearing his Parrot Boy clothing. Right, let's go. The predictions are now live. This car has so many arms and legs. It's a normal car, all right? Gosh. Can we stop shaming this car, please? Never in my life have I been so offended by something I 100% agree with. Just care about you, man. I just want you to get a good night's sleep, you know? But if you're not going to have a good night's sleep for some reason, I'm glad it's by tuning in to this. Hello? Here we go. Leon PS1 Kennedy. They always talk over him. At one point he will get his entrance where no one talks over his little talky bit on his music. Leon PS1 Kennedy with his first ever championship. The Little Kong Strong title that he won last week. Can he defend it tonight? Tables match, a very, very difficult environment to retain a title, but it has been done before. And Leon could join that illustrious list if he is successful. That's pretty much how I see it. Well, I'm awake. May as well watch Ben. I'm honoured. I'm honoured. Jackanism wrestling in his third Little Kong Strong's tables match of Season 2. Unsuccessful on both occasions so far, but perhaps third time is the charm. And that's it. I've got nothing else to say about Jack. Sorry, bud. And now, please hold your applause as we introduce what a car should look like. Chevrolet Matisse, of course, is the former Pip-Down Women's Champion. She lost the title to Barb Pistottier in a ladder match where, famously, she was not tall enough to reach Barb and pull her down. She just sort of kept pouring at her from a distance and has not held a title since. Tonight could change that. She is yet to hold the Little Kong Strong title. I'm sure she'd love to add it to her garage. That's where cars live. So we all learned something here today.
We got that doggy shit, nah, I ain't talking sexual. Walking round on all fours, they make me hit the floor. The beefers,
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 211 pounds.
bring it down. I see them almost every day. You know I stop and say, hey, if that
Thank you, Trailing Badger. Prediction standings: Leon PS1 Kennedy 29%, Jackanism 12, Chevrolet Matisse 14, Michael Johnson 20, and the Zinkler 25%. A memorial quiche. Here comes Mikey Johnson in his championship Parrot Boy attire. Special for the occasion, this sense of melancholy. And that means there is just one more man to enter this match, of course, representing Brot Means Bread, looking to win some gold and bring it back to the family. Oh, Jesus.
And representing B&B from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 327 pounds, the Barbarian Butcher.
That's it. No name needed beyond that. This is his second crack at the Little Kong Strong title in Season 2. Also unsuccessful last time. Can the Winkler bring some gold back to catering? Brot Means Bread awaits with bated breath. Mind the splat. There's one. There it is. And of course the goal here is to throw someone through a table. First person to do so is the Little Kong Strong champion. Current defending champion Leon PS1 Kennedy does not need to be involved in the decision to lose his title. He could be doing something else somewhere else in the ring or on the outside. And if Michael Johnson throws the Zinkler through a table, he loses it. It's a brutal matchup. It's a tough one. Many of our former champions have lost the title without even getting a look in. Some have lost definitively by being thrown through a table, but it's not as many as those who haven't been anywhere near it. And the champion setting up a table immediately. Good start by Leon as he turns his attention to... Oh, God. Uh-oh. Parrot Boy might be about to win. No. Everyone's sort of colliding with the table. Leon Sex Kennedy throws Michael Johnson over the top rope. And it's now the Chevrolet Matisse turning her attention to the champion. The table has now collapsed, though. They're chanting for tables. You bloody got them. Are you blind? What's going on? Chevrolet Matisse using her very car-like arms to smash people in the face with those tables. That table, sorry, not those tables. There's only one. Sorry, I'm learning English. It's my first day. Chevrolet Matisse climbs onto the apron and leaves the ring as Leon PS1 Kennedy takes out Jackanism, I believe that was. Scoop power slam on the outside to the Zinkler. On the counter, Chevrolet Matisse! Oh, that DDT basically implanted her right into the floor. Jackanism gets out the way of the champion and Michael Johnson flies in. Flyboy. Oh, and a spear from Jackanism inside the ring. You can do all the big flashy moves you want. At the end of the day, it all comes down to putting someone through a table. If you've not got a table set up, what are you going to do? Set one up. And Jackanism, with 3 people outside the ring, is looking at the champion. We could be closing in on one of those definitive losses I was talking about. But it's been countered by Leon Kennedy. The table's right there. Is Leon about to go 2 weeks in a row? Counter from Jackanism, who escapes the powerbomb. And the Winkler's getting pretty close to the table as well. Leon and the Winkler planted. No one near the table as yet. Jackanism gets out the ring and climbs back in again, keeping everybody on their toes. Big strikes from the big German. Oh, and down goes Jackanism. And could it be the Winkler's time? Now he's all on his own. With a damaged Jackanism, who escapes, cuts down the Winkler at the knee. That table still standing strong as Jackanism weirdly decides to leave the ring. And I'm not entirely sure why. The Winkler is all on his own in there. Jackanism, though, decides that he wants to fight a car, and Mikey Johnson says, no, I want to fight a car. And the Winkler says, no, I want to fight a car. And then he's having a little taunt. The most German man to ever German. And Jackanism is back in the ring. Now he leaves because I think he would like to fight a car. He gets back in. No, he's going under the ring for a weapon. Michael Johnson gets in the ring and leaves. Jackanism is introducing a second table. Oh, and a spear! Oh, Michael Johnson just got hit by a car. Leon Kennedy has Jackanism right next to the table. It could be a retention for Leon, but Mikey Johnson rolling back in. Oh my God, Leon nearly was sent through the table. Why are we looking at the Winkler doing a flex? Mikey Johnson, Hurricane Rana, down goes Jackanism. Chevrolet Matisse rolls back in, getting a bit dangerous, getting a bit crowded in here. Anyone could go through at any time. Mikey Johnson has the champion near the table, chops, and a right hand, and a code breaker from Mikey. And there's the Chevrolet Matisse, who picks up Michael Johnson. Oh, but he escapes right next to that table on the precipice. Mikey went to hook the leg, but the Chevrolet Matisse managed to bat him off. You heard me right, bat him off. And the Winkler now could be about to put Michael Johnson through the table. The Winkler is bringing gold back to catering. 5 more Germans just cheered. It's actually the same Germans. 5 of the same Germans just cheered. The Winkler wins his first championship on Pip Down. And sadly for Mikey Johnson, it is at his expense. Big win for the big German. And Leon PS1 Kennedy's reign is at an end.
Here is your winner, and new Lucha Libre Stampede Total Champion, the Barbarian Butcher.
Big Winkler, big win, big celebrations in catering. Chicken nuggets, or indeed corn nuggets. They're not vegan, so the veggies can have those. Or indeed, vegetable fingers. God, that's sad, isn't it? It's got to be something, you know. There's got to be something good. So those southern fried goujons that you can get from Costco sometimes when they do them. The vegans have those. If there are any plant-based Germans there in the Brot Means bread. Anyway, everyone's having nuggets basically, and it's exciting. Everyone's thrilled. Sweet corn schnitzels are really nice. Take your word for it. Didn't know that existed, but I'm glad it does. I'm saying hi because I never get to pop in live. We'll see if my husband sees me in chat when we watch the VOD later. Punk Hello Kitty is the best. Now I've got to go so I don't ruin the show for myself. Oh, Phoenix. So good to see you. Okay, hello, Sean Connery. So good to see you. And I hope you're married. Hope you and your husband are married. Hope you're enjoying the VOD later on. Thank you for popping in. Up next, a very unproblematic and totally normal pufferfish is going one-on-one with Fanny. Suppose they could have Marmite and custard creams. They could. Oh yeah, they could. Is there usually an accent on creams? That doesn't feel right. I feel like the British would spell it with no accent, even though it's definitely a French word. Or is it creams? C-R-E-A-M-S. God, I don't know how to spell custard creams now. Got me doubting myself. Custard. Yeah, it's custard cream. C-R-E-A-M. Trying to get all fancy on me, Amateur Gaming 96. Come on, you nearly got me there. Custard cremes. Stop it. Anyway, it would go good with Marmite, regardless. Man, the pufferfish looks hungry. It could use a snack. Don't put accents on the Marmite vowels, please. That makes me feel a little bit sick. My French wife is clearly happy. Sorry about that. That was completely involuntary. I have no control over that. is clearly having an effect on me. Hope you're married as well. Jeez. It'd be confusing in French given custard is crème anglaise. It is. You're right. So what would it be? Crème anglaise crème? Who knows? How much a game are you going to have to ask your wife? How would you say custard cream in French? You'd probably say custard cream. But I do want to know if there's a literal translation. And is it fun? I really hope it is. Pufferfish, I barely even know her fish is the title of this prediction. Get stuck in, everyone. Bonjour cream. Yeah, why not? Why not? Pufferfish versus Fanny is up next. You can wager your channel points now. Who is going to win? I will say that Fanny is on something of a losing streak, which makes me very sad. But it's fine. It's fine. I've already had to have a word with James Jenkins. James Jenkins? About this French slander. Don't make me come for you too. I got no slander for the French. I love France. I was privileged enough to go on a few holidays to France in my childhood. I speak a little bit of French. Enough to ask for bread. You get no problems from me, my friend. I'm just curious if it is crème anglaise crème, as pointed out by, I think it was the Firewall who said that. I've lost it. I'm trying to scroll back up. I mean, I have lost it, full stop. I have lost it. Right, okay. Let's do this match now. You've got 30 seconds, 35 seconds left to predict. Get those BENXTBUCKs in, and let's bloody do it. Oh, the hard cut on the music there. Not my intention. I wish there was a way to fade it out. That noise was me trying to find the song.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Great Barrier Reef, weighing in at 410 pounds, a
Okay, alright, that's enough pyro now. There's not going to be enough for anyone else. That's too much. It's just a fish. Sorry, no disrespect. It's just a fish, though. It's not like, you know, Fanny, who should get all the pyro in the world. Okay, that might be too much as well, actually. Fanny is here. Fanny is strong. Fanny is capable. Fanny's here to win. Can Fanny beat the pufferfish? Or will Fanny's poor string of matches continue with another loss? We believe in you, Fanny. Joe Hendry, who I believe in Miley Fanny fan. Fanny, ready for action. Let's see how she gets on. Ugh, there's something weird about the pufferfish. That's weird. Fish shouldn't do that. And immediately Fanny with the drop kick. Down goes the pufferfish. Fanny sprints over. Top rope moonsault. Into the cover. Referee basically gets out of the ring and then comes back in. Important update. If the French person in question knows of custard creams, they are just called that. But the type of biscuit is in general referred to as a biscuit à la crème anglaise or biscuit forêt à la crème. Wow. That's an extension of the name. But that is an important update. Thank you. How do you pronounce that? Curious, genuinely. About Fourre with an accent. Is that foray? 4? It's surely not 4, is it? Let me know. I'm looking to learn. Foire. Foire? I appreciate the phonetic spelling. Foire. Anyway, into the cover goes Fanny again. Really, it's been all Fanny so far. All Fanny, no fish. Fanny, drop kick. Just a glancing blow to the broad shoulder blades of the pufferfish, who connects with a headbutt. And what now? Oh, God. Big strikes to the tum-tum of Fanny, and then a headbutt. And down goes Fanny again. She is crawling over. Pulling herself up in the corner. Fanny sends pufferfish into the rope. She ducks under. Will she leap over? She leaps over. And what a weight. Oh, a drop kick directly to the knee, sending the pufferfish flying forwards, and he gets straight back up, but Fanny connects with a top rope hurricane runner, and down goes the pufferfish again, and then a springboard moonsault from Fanny. Fanny clearly had a plan here tonight. Fanny with the planny, sorry, and Fanny trying to pursue the fish, who rolls to the apron to pull himself up, tries to get a little break, overhand strike and another drop kick, and down goes the pufferfish, and Fanny has now earned herself a signature maneuver. I don't know if that'll be enough in isolation to get the thing done. Oh, Fanny with the planny, fishy with the wishy. Good. This is fun, isn't it? We're having fun, right? Right. Fanny, straight back to the top rope. Elbow drop doesn't find its mark as the pufferfish manages to roll out of the way. Into the corner. Oh no, off the rope. Pop up all the way down. Pufferfish, these guys are wrestling at 1,000 miles an hour, it feels. Big clothesline, down goes Fanny. Fanny back to her feet, misses with a clothesline of her own. Pufferfish sends Fanny for a ride. And then spinebuster. And Fanny sacrifices her signature in order to kip up and immediately gets grabbed by the pufferfish, who connects with a big splash in the corner. And the pufferfish now has a finisher and a signature. What's the pufferfish doing? Uh-oh, it's the worm time. The worm from the pufferfish, and a big elbow drop at the end. Oh no, could this be Fanny's last gasp? No, 2 count. And the pufferfish, unlike our tag team wrestlers, is going immediately for a finisher. Could be looking for the puff-up powerbomb. Up she goes, down she goes. And I have a horrible feeling that Fanny's string of poor performances is going to continue here. No, Fanny escapes. That was fingertips away from Fanny losing again. Another elbow drop from the pufferfish. Fight forever, yells the Pip Down faithful, which is rather horrible because for the last 2 minutes, Fanny's just been crushed by a 6-foot fish. Misses with the double stomp. Pufferfish, though, connects with the drop kick. Stamp on Fanny. Fanny gets up and out of the way. Big punch to the breadbasket. Fanny goes down again. Got my French pronunciation wrong. For fourré is pronounced fourré with a stereotypically French R. Thanks for coming to my disappointing French TED Talk. Hey, we're all learned. Fourré, as in hip hip fourré. Fanny to the top rope. Hurricane Rana again to the pufferfish. Fanny, Ted with an E accent. Stop it. Ted. Moonsault connects. Fanny's got a finisher. But can Fanny finish him? What? Fanny straight to the top rope. Pufferfish prone. Fanny, frog splash into the cover. Can Fanny do it? Can Fanny finally get a victory back on the board? No, the pufferfish kicks out at 2. Fanny can't believe it. She went for the 5-star Fanny. No, there's got to be a better term for it. The Fanny frog splash is fine. The Fanny frog splash. TED Talk, but spelled with that, with the AE letter. Is that? I'm trying to do the pufferfish noise, but I can't. We don't do that anymore. No, I can't. You can do the noise. You shouldn't do the noise, but you can do the noise if it's just vowels. But if you had a consonant on the front, it's impossible. Fanny, moonsault. And Fanny's got a signature. Counter from the pufferfish. We're in the deep water now. Oh! And pufferfish basically just headbutts the floor. Perfect opening for Fanny, who connects with that leg lariat. We are all behind Fanny here in the Pip Dome. And it's the 5-star. No, it's the Fanny Frog Splash again into the cover. Surely Fanny's going to do it now. She's done it. Fanny connects with the Fanny Frog Splash. That is an unfortunate angle. I don't know why they didn't cut away from that. But Fanny has defeated the pufferfish here tonight. She managed to survive the puff-up powerbomb among many other devastating moves. But Fanny gets back to winning ways here tonight on Pip Down. The underdog in the BENXTBUCK predictions. Big win for Fanny and therefore human beings the world over. My first win in 2 weeks. Congratulations. To be fair, that's Fanny's first win in 2 weeks as well. Okay, I am enjoying putting accents on every single vowel. I have no idea how to pronounce it though. It's time for our main event, my friends. Jill Sandwich, the Pip Down Women's Champion. Don't listen to Lord Brotovich, he's a hater. The Pip Down Women's Champion, Jill Sandwich, goes one-on-one with the former champion, the woman she beat to capture the gold, Barb Pissdottir, who is not coming alone. She has Biker Barbara Piss in her corner. No title on the line here tonight, though. This is just a exhibition match. No stakes except pride. I mean, if Barb Pissdottir manages to win tonight, she will move up the Pip Down Women's Championship division rankings. So, a lot on the line for Barb. Jill, though, doesn't have much to worry about. Jill versus Barb is our main event of Pip Down, and it's coming your way now.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill Sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
The following contest.
She's brought a weapon as well.
Making her way to the ring, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Jill Sandwich.
Jill Sandwich, of course, won this title in quote-unquote controversial fashion. It wasn't controversial. She beat Barb Pissdottir clean as a whistle in an impromptu match after Barb called her out. And then for some reason the game didn't assign Jill the title, so we had to take matters into our own hands and manually assign it. And Barb clearly hasn't forgotten that. Maybe coming into this match with an axe to grind, a point to prove. But Jill Sandwich beat her once. Surely she can beat her again, right? Surely.
Accompanied by Big Evil Barbara Pierce, representing the family from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Bart Pierce Pupkia.
Just the one pyro, actually. Barb Pissdottir, as I mentioned, the former Pip Down Women's Champion, going into battle tonight alongside Royal Rumble 2025 winner Biker Barbara Piss, a multi-time world champion in her own right, and Jill Sandwich, the current Pip Down Women's Champion, former Butterfield Champion, of course. Who did she win that Butterfield Championship from? None other than our very own moderator, Lord Brotovich, hence the hate that he still spews in chat to this day whenever he sees Jill Sandwich come on his screen. But a big test here tonight for Barb Pistottier. Potentially an opportunity to run things back and prove why she should get a rematch for her championship. Referee checks both competitors are ready, and there is the bell, and I need to dismiss this again. Anytime there's a champion in the ring, I need to dismiss that, which is annoying. Here's another good thing. You have to press R1 and circle to dismiss it, but when you press it, it automatically triggers the circle to toggle info, so it just opens that, so then I have to close that as well. It's good. Running STO, a little bit of moniker there from Barb Pistottier, clearly studied under her aunt. There we are, we've connected another branch of the family tree. Her aunt, here comes the Pain Barbara Piss. And a back elbow connecting to Barb Pistottier. And here we go. They're going to start hitting each other now. They're going to take turns, though. It's very polite. Very, very polite. A chop for you, and a chop for you, and a chop for you. And a punch, no, a punch for you, and a chop for you, and a slap for you, and a chop, no, a punch for you, and no slap, and a punch for you, and a chop for you. And it's the champion who gets the upper hand there. As Barb Pistottier crawls to the corner to escape, and she does so, but it's Jill Sandwich who manages to connect with another counter. And there's several more strikes as Barb Pistottier looking to just sort of prop herself up on the rope. She manages to eject Jill Sandwich from the match. WWE Kiddo 508. Hi, I'm you. Hi, I'm Ben. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, Jill Sandwich misses with that forearm. Scoops up. And down goes the champion. Barb Pistottier picks her straight back up, looking to continue the offense. Jill Sandwich counter. There goes Barb. Good little jog at ringside. Referee up to a count of 6. Do we think this will be a count out? I have a feeling it probably will be. We're up to 7. Referee probably begging these guys to get back in. Unfortunately, the champion has the wherewithal to throw them back in. And Jill follows afterwards. Right hand from Barb Pistottier. Counter from Jill. Jill now connecting with more strikes and a clothesline. Down goes the former champion. Into the cover goes Jill. First pin of the night. Referee is there. Only a 1 count. And Barb Pistottier and Jill Sandwich both have a signature here. And what is Jill looking to do? Jill. Getting Barb back to her feet. Boot to the midsection. Counter from Barb Pistottier. Punching out right in the breadbasket. Because she's a sandwich. Face first goes Jill in the corner. Uh-oh! We could be about to see some jinkles jammed here. Look out if you're in the front row. There could be a piece of tomato that flies towards you. No, oh, and she gets absolutely all of it. Jill Sandwich buckles. And I think in their championship match, Jill managed to avoid this. But I think she's going to connect immediately afterwards with the wet nap. Jill back to her feet. Oh, and that was very timely. I think Jill knew the wet nap was coming. And she managed to get out of the way of it, forcing Barb Pistottier to go for a different move. And Barb did not connect. Momentum swinging back into the favour of the sandwich. Plushy Labs Jennykin, proof of life. Proof of life. It's been delivered by the Pippa Toy Fairy. The wonderful ditto you sent. Still alive and well. Just lurking, I think, in one of her cat tunnels. She is a princess. She has several tunnels in her castle. I don't know what Barb was thinking there. Oh, Pissworm Stunner! She absolutely bamboozled the champion. Looked like she was going to leave the ring. Got straight back in. Connected with the Pissworm Stunner, but it wasn't enough. Kick out from Jill Sandwich. And Biker Barbara Piss on the outside. Cannot believe it. Big, evil Barbie Piss. Cannot believe what she's seeing. She knows as well as Barb does that Barb has the power advantage here. She has the experience advantage. Barb Pistottier, for God's sake, managed to link the first flame. She completed Dark Souls. She should be fine. But unfortunately, she's being absolutely Jill-handled by this sandwich. And I think Jill Sandwich was trying to win off a slap there. That would have been extra demoralising for Barb Pistottier. Jill Sandwich rolls her over. What is the sandwich looking to do here? Goes after the arm again, boots to the side of the head of Barb Pistottier. The disrespect shown by Jill. Jill removing a turnbuckle pad. An interesting tactic here from the champion. Not really sure what she is doing there. Oh, and she wrenches on the leg. Up to the middle rope. Barb down. Jill Sandwich has a finisher in tow. What could Jill be looking for here? Drop kick. And Jill now has a signature and a finisher. Barb Pistotier with nothing to answer with at this point. Oh, Pippa going wheels. What are you doing, you little goblin? I just heard a strange scurrying noise. Oh, what did I miss? Some sort of sandwich destroyer? Jill Sandwich defeats Barb Pistotier in the rematch, and I have no idea what was the cause of the result because Pippa came sprinting into the room and completely distracted me. It was the Jinkle Jam, of course. Many a jams have been jinkled by that there Barbie Piss. And this was the Pissworm Stunner. Absolute blinder played there by Barb Pistotier. I have no idea what Jill won off. I'm assuming it was... She's sort of doing drive-by attacks on the toy that's in the room. She's sprinting in, hitting it once, and then running off again. What are you doing? I can't see it, but I could be next. If I suddenly get taken out of my chair, you know why, okay? She could be coming for one of you guys next. You watch your back, all right? God. Jill Sandwich successful, the women's champion, victorious in the main event here. We've got half an hour left of the stream, which means we now move on to next week's Monday Night Babs. And let's see what we've been given. Keep your eyes peeled for a match that we should cut, all right? If it's a tag match, I'll understand. Cut Tavish. Add Tavish, cut Tavish, add him again, cut him again. Here we go. He's so fast. Look how smooth he is. The freshly shaved Les Freakin Go is one-on-one with Fanny Craddock. Triple Flush and Rim Flare go 2-on-2 against Ben Potter and Peter Ross. And I believe these guys, that being Team Redundant, are 2-0 up against the incumbent champions currently. No! Tavish can't hurt you. He's not real. He's not real, except he is, and he's here. It's the two most controversial men in all of wrestling, Tavish and Paul Schnauzer. Okay, well, we've got two tag matches, so one of them's going to have to go. I think Tavish might actually survive. Team Lolololol versus the Pokey Students. And in our main event, Seth Pissin Rollins challenges Leon Sex Kennedy for the Monday Night Babs Men's Championship. I'm so glad this is happening because remember, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when James Worm cashed in his Billy in the Bank briefcase to challenge Leon Sex Kennedy, it was at the conclusion of the match that Leon lost to Seth Pissin Rollins. So Seth did actually defeat the Monday Night Babs world champion. Leon would go on to defeat James Worm in that Billy in the Bank cash-in, but now Seth finally gets a shot at the title, and I'm happy to see it because he's bloody earned it. He has earned it. So we are probably going to cut. Tavish is going to, I think, sadly, and you can bloody jot this down in your diaries, right? This is a significant day. Perhaps the only time I will ever say Tavish is going to stay on the show. We need to cut one of these two matches. I'm going to put it up to a poll because that feels fair. Which tag match is getting cut? Cut tag? Question mark. Legally different Ben Potter. Ben Pot, good enough. Or Santino. Lol. There we are. You've got 1 minute. You can vote. Add Tavish to every match ever. Which tag match is getting cut? Unsubscribing because of Tavish. I'm so sorry. Again, his contract, as it was said earlier in chat, ironclad. I mean, we can cut Tavish whenever we want. In this instance, we sort of can't because we're only meant to cut one match. But if we ever remove Tavish from the roster, he legally owns every single show that we do. And I don't even want to think about what that looks like, all right? I don't even want to think about what that looks like. Gifting a sub to Tavish. Stop it. Stop it. Make Tavish special guest referee for every match. Hear me out. What if we duplicated Tavish and we had a roster of 50 Tavish? What's better than one Tavish? 50 Tavishes. Or the collective noun for Tavish is, say it with me, Tavipode. Yes, absolutely. No. Get out now. Get out. Get out of here. Lord Brotovich has gifted a sub to Tavish. I would normally say thank you, but you've got to go. 50 Tavish Royal Rumble. Unfortunately, though, because this is I have to honor the traditions. I have to honor the old ways. I may not like that he's here. Wet dreams and thick streams. Ahoy hoy! Welcome to the thickness to Tavish. You made me do that. You made me do that. Make a fourth show called All Tavish Wrestling. ATW. But no, absolutely not. Not happening. Okay, you have voted 73% to remove Santino. So we're going to do that. And, I need to check my spreadsheet. Gotta check my spreadsheet. What did we do last week on Monday Night Babs? Was it a battle royal or a table? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was a battle royal. So this week it will be a tables match for the Tesco KX Championship. Table. 5-way. Go. Not Les Freakin. Just go. Who is our champion? A question I must answer every week is, of course, James Worm, who was humiliated after cashing in his Billy in the Bank match, Billy in the Bank briefcase for a shot at Leon Sex Kennedy's Monday Night Babs Men's World Championship. Leon had just been through, as I said a minute ago, a grueling match with Seth Pissin Rollins that Seth Rollins won. Leon, beaten up, gets cashed in on by James. James loses. And then last week, as it says in the title of this stream, the WORMDEMPTION, as James Worm, WOW, manages to win the Tesco KX Championship. I think it might have been a tables match, says the Stats Fairy. Is that right? Was it a tables match last week? I'm going back to the spreadsheet. 1. So James Worm won. Say that 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god! The Stats Fairy is right! The Stats Fairy is correct. It was a tables match last week, which means it's a battle royal this week. We must change it. I was incorrect. I miscounted. Seth Pissin Rollins has 3 names in his name, and I think that threw me, and I'm 3 drinks deep. So, that's my excuse. What's your excuse? You can't see the spreadsheet. That's a pretty good excuse. I forgive you. Not that you need forgiving, but tough shit. You've been forgiven. So there. Let's try it again. James Worm defends his title. There he is. Who is challenging him, though? Let's spin this bloody wheel. Ooh. There it is. Monday Night Babs wheel. Here we go. First to challenge is... Don't you do that. Peter Austin is already wrestling. He is in the tag match that we are keeping, which will be the first tag match we do that obeys the new rules. 4 stars or... What was it, 10 minutes? 4 stars or 10 minutes? Oh, sorry. Drinks very nearly got it. Fanny Craddock is also wrestling though, so we're going to have to skip. 4 stars or 10 minutes. And then we hit the go home queue on tag matches from now on, unless it's a title match. 3rd time's the charm, right? What are we getting? The Monday Night Babs Women's World Champion, Hannah Montana. Called forth by the wheel. And again. Oh, not again. Right, I mean, that's just greedy, isn't it? That is just greedy. Why would it land on the same one twice? Come on. No way. Imagine if Brought Means Bread can capture 2 energy drink championships in the same stream. Imagine. Hey-ho! Ich bin Cheggers. Well, I've been forgiven. That's the first time ever. Now I just need a first ever unprompted compliment and I'll have completed the life bingo card. Boring Loner, your eyebrows look spectacular today. Very neat. Very symmetrical. Looking handsome, my friend. Nate! 3-stream streak! Good morning, my friend. Of course, it's evening here, but I'm assuming it's morning where you are. Carla's match was cut, but the wheel has seen fit to add her to the match. 2 spaces remain. He's already in a match. You don't get to play as well. You don't get to keep doing it. All right? You already got a match. Calm down. Is it for a championship? Yes. Would that be nice? Of course it would. But that tough shit, all right? You can't go twice. Commander Piss. That'll do. You're allowed to come and play. There we go. Commander Piss. We have 1 left. 1 left. Propane Dad. Hello. How you doing? I'm having a lovely day. I hope you're having a lovely day as well. Nice to see you. Final spot. I do work on those browns, trim them whenever they start getting in my food. Hell yeah. Okay, last slot. And it's going to... Here we got double piss tonight. It's Stardew Valley Barbara Piss. Here he is. He wakes up. He's had breakfast. He gifts 10 subs. What can't he do? Nate. Sorry. Bear with me, Nate. I'm just adding Stardew Valley Barbara Piss to my real wrestling match, okay? Hang on a second. Let me just turn that off. Nate, thank you so much. That's really, really kind. Thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. Nate. Where is it? Wet Dreams and Thick Streams. Ahoy hoy, welcome to the thickness. Courtesy of Nate. Matsy1, Mini Wheats 13, Bear Mountain X, Johan Yumi, Just Jane, Squish and Tank, Armando Dynamite, Kelpie TM, Matty Boo Twitches, and MCW. Welcome all of you to the thickness, Nate. Thank you so much, as always. Your support is very much appreciated. I hope the lack of eye contact doesn't make this seem insincere. I'm trying to find how to get... I'm stuck in wide, Nate. I can't get out. Okay, we're fine. Thank you so much, Nate. Thank you. Welcome in everyone who's just got a gifted sub courtesy of Nate. If you're in the chat, why not pop in and say thank you to the big man. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Help yourself to those lovely emotes that you've got access to now as well. Why couldn't you be that excited when Tavish got a gifted sub? Lord Brotovich, you know why, all right? You know what you've done. You know what you've done. You know. Right, we should probably have at least 1 match on Monday Night Babs, right? Probably. I don't know if we're going to get to the Battle Royal today, but certainly we can start with Les Freakin Go versus Fanny Craddock. How does that sound? Bad? Cool, I hear you. We're doing it anyway. Les Freakin Go, who has been absolutely decimated by the Drinks Fairy in recent weeks, I believe, pending an acknowledgement from the Stats Fairy, Drinks Fairy is 4-1 up in this series so far. German Cheggers looks like Tom Hanks. I see it. I do see that. I do see that. 3-1. Sorry, Stats Fairy says it's 3-1 currently. Let's Freakin' Go doesn't have to worry about losing and being more shaved tonight. You will notice that he is still shaved per Monday Night Babs management. I don't know when that... I don't know what's the opposite of a shaving ban. I don't know when that's going to come into effect. But certainly for now, he's going to have to stay the way he is. And it's our problem to deal with. Shave his skin. Oh no. Oh no. He's so vascular.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sana, Yemen, weighing in at 100 pounds. Lex Freakin' Girl.
Let's Freakin' Go. Shaved, but still confident. He was World's Sexiest Man 2025. No word as yet if he's going to be included on the ballot for 2026. Arguably, he's hotter than ever. And here comes Fanny. It's okay, he's now a smooth criminal. Death14796, welcome in, by the way. I think I saw that you did a stream streak, and I believe I have lost it to time. I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you.
Remember when Morgan's DNA was shocking to see? But you get they did the same with Beb's DNA, and the Italians found the DNA, and then the first clone was Commander Peace.
I love that theory. Fanny Craddock with a 101 Dalmatians coat, here to wrestle tonight. R2 Detox, thank you so much for the bits. I love that. So, Barbara Piss's DNA was shot into space and aliens found it and cloned it. And that is where we got Commander Piss from. Brilliant headcanon. Or real canon. It's up to you guys. Thus concludes the predictions. I believe that was pretty much a 50-50 split, am I right? The audience divided between Les Freakin' Go and Fanny Craddock here. Les Go connects with that thrust kick right to the face of Fanny Craddock. And then he leaps up. Moonsault connects. Into the cover. 2 count. Oh, Les Go misses with that strike. The two jostling here. Let's Freakin' Go showcasing some of his wrestling prowess as he goes through again and gets Fanny down to a knee. Still going to work on the sort of elbow and wrist joint, and now into a headlock. Let's Freakin' Go. An accomplished technical wrestler. Trained in the Snake Pit in Wigan. If that means anything to any of you, but he walks straight into a high heel. And now has to put up with having a knee driven into his own arm. Let's Go rolls under the apron. And Fanny's retrieved herself a weapon. This must be a... No, she's dropped it. Perhaps this is a no DQ match. I'm not entirely sure why. Les Go leaps over. Fanny Craddock stumbles backwards. And now Les Go. Counter from Fanny. Elbows find their mark. Freshly shaved Les Freakin' Go now backs Fanny up to the ropes. Referee looking to separate these two clearly. We can't decide who's the better of the two, but Les Freakin' Go connects with a strike to break the stalemate. And now Fanny into a powerbomb spot and a Liger bomb from Les Freakin' Go into the cover. Referee takes his sweet time. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We don't say that about the Monday Night Babs. Oh no, Les Go sends himself to the outside. We do not speak ill of the referees on Monday Night Babs, or you might be shaved, all right? We're on best behavior here. 1. Les. Oh, manages to disarm Fanny Craddock, who came out wielding a sledgehammer. 3. Fanny. Oh, sends Les Go straight into that corner post, but a counter from Les. Don't know how he's managed to do that. We do not want to count out here as Les Freakin' Go goes under the ring and gets himself a kendo stick and is now starting to punish Fanny, and Fanny misses with the clothesline. Oh, who could possibly be? Oh, it's the Drinks Fairy. It's Les Freakin' Go's worst nightmare, and thankfully this little interruption has reset everyone inside the ring, so there will be no countouts. Drinks Fairy runs in. Referee gets stumbled. Drinks Fairy needs to be careful there. She has Les Freakin' Go up on her shoulders. I think she was going for the Drinks Valley driver, but Les Freakin' Go was able to counter it, and now Les Freakin' Go has the finisher that the Drinks Fairy came to the ring holding. So basically, she's come to the ring and given Les Freakin' Go a finisher, and now she's going to bugger off. She's potentially handed the victory to Les Go here, but she's going to continue to punish Les Go. This rivalry seemingly far from over. She is 3-1 up, but just one win from Les Freakin' Go would get him right back in contention. That's how numbers work. Pretty low numbers as well. Sorry to be so patronising. It appears that we are not obeying the disqualification rules here that one would traditionally expect. Or certainly the referee is turning a blind eye. Either way, Les Freakin' Go fully distracted by the Drinks Fairy. And I think Les Freakin' Go is going to go for the finisher that the Drinks Fairy brought and bring it straight back to her. Counter from the Drinks Fairy. Why is Fanny Craddock still down? Imagine if the Drinks Fairy cost Les Freakin' Go this match via counter, and just like that, she leaves us once more. The ethereal Drinks Fairy, or rather Interference Fairy. Count of 6 now. Fanny Craddock just stirring. Nope. Yeah, Fanny's fine. We're up to a count of 8. And Fanny Craddock takes this opportunity to do a taunt. I think Les Go's going to make it back in. Count of 9. And Fanny Craddock's doing a taunt. What are you doing, Fanny? You had every advantage to take there. She was able to counter, though. Oh, my goodness me. Brutal looking offense from Fanny Craddock. And into the cover. Forearm across the face. Kick out at nothing. Oh, big slap from Fanny Craddock. This match has just been about Drinks Fairy versus Les Freakin' Go. On into a cross arm breaker now. Les Go looking to escape, but Fanny Craddock showing some of her technical expertise, turning it into a different submission. Not that arm. No, that's his shaving arm. Oh my God, how's he going to shave now? Why is she walking like that? Why is she walking like that? Leg drop from Fanny Craddock. Why was she walking like that? This is what a terrifying match this is. And a stamp to the unprotected ankle. Oh no, not the other shaving arm. Oh no. Oh God. Les Freakin' Go has had both of his shaving arms broken by Fanny Craddock here. What on earth could Monday Night Bab's management take from him next if he's not able to shave? Fanny Craddock to the outside. She goes after that kendo stick. Les Freakin' Go pulls himself up. Oh! Connects with the kendo stick once and again. This time to the toes, into the cover. Les Freakin' Go's taking an absolute battering. Fanny Craddock, feet on the ropes for elevation. That's not the term, is it? Oh my goodness me! Oh! Fanny Craddock. Les Freakin' Go with the craziest kip up I've ever seen. Springs back into action, connects with the kick. And both participants of this match are down. Les Freakin' Go back to his feet. Fanny Craddock, powerbomb. Referee there. Kick out at nothing. Great match between these two. Drinks Fairy interruption notwithstanding. She takes down Fanny Craddock with a snapmare. Rolls through. Oh! Submission maneuver from Fanny Craddock. Is Les Freakin' Go going to tap out to Fanny? She's holding on. Really wrenching back. How much more could... Oh, he's tapped out! Les Freakin' Go has submitted to Fanny. And I mean, he faced an uphill battle in this one. Drinks Fairy, while she didn't come in and hit that finisher that she was locked and loaded with, she definitely did enough damage to him, allowing Fanny Craddock to honestly steal the victory here. Big win for Fanny as she manages to defeat freshly shaved Les Freakin Go. We didn't see the tap, but I have it on good authority that the refereeing standards in Monday Night Babs are of tip-top quality, and they wouldn't lie, ever. There have never been any mistakes, and it's totally okay, and stop asking about it, alright? So there. Up next, Triple Flush, Rim Flare. The Monday Night Babs Tag Team Champions with EE Tim, the BENXT World Champion, in their corner. P-Volution take on, for the third week running, Team Redundant, Legally Different Man, Ben Potter, and Peter Austin. In tag team action, Team Redundant 2-0 up in this series so far. Definitely have the momentum in this particular rivalry. But we are showcasing our new tag team rules. We set a timer of 10 minutes, or we wait until they get to 4-star match rating, and then we hit the go home cue. Maximum 10-minute match here. Probably a little longer once I hit the go home cue, but still. Anyway, this is our final match of the evening. Do not listen to me when I say bet everything you have, because that's crazy. We've got to be back here on Sunday. You've got no streams between now and then. How are you going to recoup your losses potentially? Bet responsibly. Sorry, predict responsibly, so that you've got a little bit of seed money for this Sunday's BENXT. Yeah? Okay? Agreed? Yeah? We all good? Nice. Here we go. Triple Flush, Rim Flare, Ben Potter, Peter Austin. One more time. I say one more time. They're going to do it again, hopefully, for the championships next time, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. Loading up my stopwatch. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, indeed, Nate. I am away from immediately following next week's Tuesday stream. So we're shuffling BENXT ahead. And we're doing BENXT on Sunday this week. So you've got a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday stream for next week, if that makes sense. Draped in gold. The golden... The golden shower prophecy continues for EE Tim and his boys, the boys of P-Volution. We've got multi-time energy drink champions in this bunch. EE Tim, former singles titles across the board, currently reigning as the BENXT World Champion, of course. And both Rim Flare and Triple Flush, and both Randy Honking and Dave Bautista over on Pipdown have won tag team championships aplenty. They both hold the sets of tag titles for their respective brands. No one can move them, no one can budge them. Team Redundant are hoping to get that opportunity. As I said, they're 2-0 up in this series over P-Volution so far, but the titles have not yet been on the line. Triple Flush, Rim Flare versus these boys is our main event tonight, our final match. Team Redundant, Peter Austin, the incumbent Vidiots champion, of course.
440 pounds, Ben Potter.
Legally different. That's the real man. Wherever you think Peter Austin is in the world right now, think again. He's right there. That is where he is. Let's get this match underway and let's start that timer. These four men going at it for a third time here tonight, looking to extend the lead. Our Team Redundant Referee rings the bell and the countdown begins from 10 minutes or 4 stars. Keep me honest in chat. If you see the score in the top left go to 4 stars, I will hit the go home cue if you're unfamiliar. That is a feature they've added in this game, which basically forces the computer to hit their big moves and end the match at the next possible opportunity. We have discovered a slight flaw, and we are not alone in that per a cursory Google, in that tag matches in WWE 2K26 go on for fucking ages because the AI does not know how to finish a match. And it's really annoying. Shouldn't be like that, but that is how it is. And we've got several proud tag teams across our 3 different shows, Monday Night Babs, BENXT and Pip Down. And we want to showcase them more regularly, but as it stands, we're all less inclined to do that if it's going to all be in matches that take 6 hours, you know? Ben Potter, springboard, European uppercut connects with rim flare, and the champion is down into the cover directly in front of Triple Flush. I imagine Triple Flush won't bother to come into the match to break that one up. It is early doors here, and rim flare is not nearly damaged enough. And I believe Tim has just slid a kendo stick into the ring. This is not a no DQ match, and the referee will dispose of that as a tag is made, and Peter Austin is now legal. They send rim flare into the ropes. Triple Flush jumps off the apron, and back goes rim flare. Ole, say Team Redundant. As Peter Austin slingshots out, and where's Peter looking to go the high flyer of the 2 in Team Redundant. Peter, look at that Meteora from the top rope from Peter Austin into the cover. Second cover, and Triple Flush will actually break this one up. Interesting. I firmly believe that rim flare is not actually hurt enough to warrant that kind of interference, but regardless, Team Redundant looking to exert the advantage that they have, but that's all been turned around now by rim flare, the elder statesman of Pevolution, who's now taking it to Peter Austin, raking the eyes of the Vidiots champion, who kips up. Rim flare can't believe what he's seen. Sent into the corner. Oh, and another counter by rim flare. No tag to legally different Ben Potter yet. Peter Austin with the counter sends him into his own corner. Peter now. Middle rope. Look at that kick. Connects flush across the masked face of rim flare, and I believe Rim was maybe going to make a diving tag there, but Peter interrupted. Counter from rim flare again, though. Oh, just going to work on the arm of Peter Austin. That is his "this is interesting" arm. It's going to be devastating for Peter. How is he going to point at things that are interesting now? He might have to use his left arm. In fact, it was his left arm that was saying. He might have to use his right arm. Can you imagine a world? Tag made. Triple Flush now legal. Oh, snapping the hamstring back of Peter Austin. Triple Flush taking the Vidiots champ over to that corner now. Scoops him up, plants Peter. Triple Flush, we don't often see Triple Flush go high, and I think he might be taking too long because Peter is crawling for a tag and he makes it. Triple Flush misses with the diving elbow. Ben Potter now legal, and by legal I mean a legally different man. Rope break, rope too close for that pin attempt from Ben Potter, who runs off. Oh, and a sort of stationary, ground level, street level wet nap from legally different Ben Potter, who then connects with a splash as well. Oh, and rim flare with a cheap shot to Ben while his back was turned. That's not very nice. Ducks behind, grabs Triple Flush. Counter from Triple Flush, who decides not to tag, but decides to take it as one powerhouse of a team to another powerhouse. Ben just crumples to the floor, but a counter and down goes Triple Flush. Timer says 5 minutes and 46 seconds. A Triple Flush went for a move and then decided, screw it. Tag made. Rim flare now legal. Ben, though, bodies rim flare. And Ben does have a signature. Rim flare might be in trouble here. Counter from rim flare. Ooh, rim flare went for a big move and Ben countered that, which is only going to aid his advance towards his finishing maneuver. Sends rim flare into the ropes. Rim flare with a counter, rolls through into the cover. Schoolboy roll up, kick out at 0. Ben rolls through. 1, 2. Oh, and rim flare manages to escape from that one. Impressive from both men, especially the man who is in his 80s or 70s. I can't really remember. Tag made. Peter Austin legal again. Ben holds up rim flare in the corner. Sends him towards Peter. Peter slams him down. Impressive power. Knee strike from Peter. Knee strike from Ben. Another from Peter. Ben again. Goodness, he's not going to have any ribs left. Double stomp from Peter to add the cherry to the cake there. Peter Austin counter from rim flare. And now what's rim flare looking to do? Ben watching on as rim flare limps over to make a tag. In comes triple flush once again. Triple flush stalking. Peter Austin scoops him up onto his shoulder. Running power slam. Vidiot's champion down. Full mount, and here come the left hands from triple flush, and a boot and another one, but Peter didn't like that. Flying forearm. Down goes one half of the tag champs. And Peter takes it to his arm now. Triple flush to his feet. Peter Austin sending triple flush into the ropes, but a bit of miscommunication, and these big strikes from the big man of P-Volution. Peter counters, triple flush into a corner. Spiraling splash and then an enziguri as well, and triple flush is absolutely rocked here. Peter maybe looking for a tag, get Ben Potter back in. No, counter from triple flush. 3.5 minutes left on the timer. Peter Austin, spinebuster from triple flush. And that was triple flush's signature. He may be looking for the pedigree here, which is not going to be good news for Peter Austin. He gets him, hooks both arms, and counter from Peter. I was going to say that's not how you do the pedigree, and Peter Austin has countered triple flush's finisher attempt. 3 minutes left on the scoreboard. Sends him into the corner. Tag made. Legally different Ben Potter, now the legal tag partner. Peter hangs him up, and Ben assists with the slam dunk on the rope. Ben Potter with a signature. What's he looking to do? Marches triple flush over into the corner. Scoop. Lawn dart. There goes triple flush off the ropes. Big boot to follow up as well. Rim flare calling for the tag, and Ben has a sit down for some reason. Oh no. Rim flare with a drop kick directly into the crown jewels. And he has no Nico Bellics left. Off the rope, rim flare, shoulder, tackle, down goes Ben, into the cover. Feet on the ropes for added pressure. Referee sees it, breaks it up. Good refereeing from the Monday Night Babs referee call. Would never say a bad word about them. Triple flush interferes. Referee does nothing, it's fine. He's still a great referee. Ben grabs rim flare again. Counter from rim flare. 1 minute and 50 seconds remain on the timer. Big chop from rim flare. Down goes Ben. Hello everyone. Awake again, welcome back. Counter from Ben, sent into his corner now. Ben scoops him up, looking for another lawn dart, and there goes rim flare, one for him as well, and a big boot too. And Ben may be looking for his signature, but right in front of Ben, rim flare comes in and he does nothing about it. Ben did spot triple flush coming in though. But, oh, a counter from Ben. And we're getting in the deep water now as Ben ducks behind, launches him. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Into the cover goes Ben. Referee is there. Is that going to be enough to finish this one? I don't think so. Counter one. Ben has a signature and a finisher, and he is not using either. We are seeing the incredible levels of artificial intelligence in this match. They do not know what to do when they have it. Knee strike from triple flush. The tag champion buckles. Legally different Ben Potter. And then a backbreaker from triple flush as well. Right hands from the tag champ to the face of Ben. Into the cover goes triple flush this time, and he's going to put his feet on the ropes. Is the referee going to spot this one? He does. Ben kicks out as well though. Triple flush was cross, but I don't know what he's got to be cross about, as Ben doesn't go for the tag. Another lawn dart to triple flush. 20 seconds remain. Big boot to triple flush. And Ben now maybe looking for his signature offense. He gets triple flush up. Triple flush with the counter. Ben sent into the opposite corner now. Tag made, rim flare legal once again. Knee strikes, and there is my timer. Double suplex. And unfortunately, it is time for us to hit the wrap-up match. And we will see what happens now. These are the new tag rules that we've set for ourselves. It has officially been hit. EE Tim watching at ringside, of course. Rim Flare, the legal man. Ben Potter groggy on the outside. Doesn't realise Rim Flare is there. Rabbit punch from Rim Flare. Please don't end this in a bloody count-out, for the love of God. Double axe handle. Ben crumbles. Referee to a count of 4. Elbow to the face of Ben. Count of 5 now. Imagine if I click wrap-up match and it ends via count-out. Imagine. Please. Count of 6. Rim Flare. 7 count. Ben goes back in. Rim Flare slowly follows suit, interrupts the referee. This will not end via count-out. Please don't end this way as well. Referee there. Peter Austin not breaking it up. That is so shit. We should never do this again. I thought they'd at least go for a signature or something. That was a dreadful end. There wasn't even a move. Ben rolled in and was pinned. That was not good. We might have to rethink that one. P-Volution, the massive underdogs in there. Peter Austin didn't even come in and break it up, which is interesting. Because the last time when we did this in the last match, whoever was the other tag partner did actually come in and break it up. Sad. That was a bad one. EE Tim's going to be thrilled, of course, but that is not a great final match to end on here. I had high hopes for our boys, Team Redundant, but it was not to be. It was not to be. That makes it all the more frustrating that the tag matches are kind of balked, you know? Because if that's the alternative, it's not very good, is it? Sad. Well, Team Redundant are still 2-1 up in this particular exchange. I'm sure they will get their title match at some point. We will be beginning next BENXT with Tavish versus Schnauzer, the most controversial match ever conceived of. That will be happening on Sunday. A reminder, I'm going to be live on Sunday with next week's BENXT. Yes. BENXT on Sunday, 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. Spider Mondays, that'll be 11 until 2. And then we are beginning the Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope on Tuesday, 4 until 7. Then I'm away. I'll be away for the rest of that week. And then the week after, I'm away for that as well. Unfortunately for the streams, I'm away and then I'm going to a wedding down south. So it's all sort of like, it's all daisy chaining right into the next thing. So, unfortunately, there'll be no streams the week after next, which is why we're getting BENXT done on Sunday. But hopefully, fingers crossed, if my channel is monetized again, I will have a video for you that week that I'm away. But, Sunday, I'll see you, 6 p.m. Please do come along. If you're around, we're going to do some more. BENXT. Going to raid Buddy Games now. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, everybody. If you were joining us for the first time, a humongous thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me on the streams this week, I suppose, so far, as well. Enjoyed finishing off Dead Space yesterday. Spider Monday on the front page on Monday was insane. So if you were there, big thank you. But look after yourselves. I will hopefully see you on Sunday, but if not, I'll see you next week. Look after yourselves, everybody. Take care. Bye!